Rieftas rexendan tohrusandum. Breotas bendas, breotas beagas, laleo, brotzetatrum. Arisa laleo, dustre clives, diermis stefenes viganu. Rotis hedrifen, iris forfangen, laleo, englis leo, wen kleppiathe.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I finally finished the full video to the full song for the intro. What did you guys think? I will be putting it up on my channel either tonight or tomorrow morning for anyone that wants to listen to it, watch it, all that good stuff. I've had a few people asking me if I could do that, so I will do that. But how are you all? How is everybody? Let's go, Luke Toffee. Big up mods in the chat. Hello, Manchester Cowboy, English nerd. Let's go. I'm a nerd.
I'm a nerd.
She's a nerd.
Did you not see my little nerd jumper? My little nerd granny jumper here.
Love it. Good stuff. I will pop it up for you all.
Do you love it? Because I absolutely love it. I really like it.
I like
Reviving the old language and whatnot.
Reviving the old language. And
Brilliant,
it's
that.
a song about the lion rising, the English lion rising back up. It's a revolutionary song.
Beautiful.
In pre-1066 English language, so oldie English.
Ye olde English.
Ye olde English. So yeah, we'll pop that up for you all, our very own little revolutionary song, because we need it. We need art, we need music, we need all this good positive stuff because
culture.
Yeah, culture. Culture. We need to fight and keep our culture. We need to push our culture and keep it going. Otherwise, we're gonna have no culture because it's gonna be taken away from us. Anyway, let's go to the chat because I was absolutely jamming myself off to that intro. So, big up everybody. New Zealand is tuned in. Yes, New Zealand.
Come on, New Zealand.
Sorry, I'm choking on my own self. Kate was playing Age of Empires. Oh, is that what you were talking about?
I was like,
she does like Age of Empires. She does. Evening, guys. Evening. How are we all okay? Right, so we've got a few things to go through today, guys.
And also, we just want a bit of a rant as well.
We do. We really want to rant. So be ready for the rant and be ready to be with us on this rant and rant along with us because after we've got past the news stories we've got to tell you, it's rant galore time.
Which means you guys can get involved and get stuff off your chest. And
yeah, we're all going to rant together because I feel like ranting today and I feel like we all need to rant. The dog's...
Please look at this big baby. Wait, which way?
You'll have to go that way.
I'm going to have to go this way. Sorry, I'm just backwards. Look at him!
He's crying while he's all tucked in, he's wagging his tail.
Wagging his tail as well. He wants me to go and nap with him all the time. And I'm just like, I've got stuff to do, mate. I really do.
He's a little terror in it. I love him though. Right, so what we're going to do first. Obviously, you've seen the title of the live. That is a big story we are going to be going over, but we've got some smaller stories to go over first.
Yeah, some videos and whatnot. And
I wish you were on the other side of the screen. I've got the comments going over the top of you. Well, at least you can see the information. If you want to see our beautiful faces, you'll have to disconnect the chat and go on the chat on your phone or something.
I know, I didn't think about that for people watching on the TV.
Neither did I, but...
I didn't really think about it, because the chat comes up on the right-hand side, doesn't it? Yeah.
But, I mean, you've got the information up, so don't worry, it's okay.
I mean, you can hear our... I was going to say beautiful voices, but I've got a bit of a tickle going on right
It's
now.
not too beautiful today, I'm burping my life out. Excuse me, see what I mean? What dog have you got? We've got a Staffy, and we've got a Labrador crossed with a Samoyed. So, first things first, we've got some stuff we want to talk about regarding Restore Britain and Advance UK.
Well, more discuss, really.
More discuss, yeah.
You've got to admit, it's quite confusing.
It is mental. It was confusing.
It's like 1,000 different parties at the minute.
Yeah. So first things first, we will get to Paul Goulding from Britain First. So we will pop him on now. Again, and I've said this before in the last live, I have a lot of respect for Ben Habib. You okay?
Yeah, I was just looking at something. Yeah, no, carry on.
I have a lot of respect for Ben Habib after already, basically creating his party that he's created and having it established, to then still say, I'm going to join Rupert, and we are going to play his actual thing. He's put out a video now, so we will actually play that.
I think he said more he was going to not get in the way kind of... I don't know if he said...
No, I was talking about finger, not...
You were talking about finger.
Yeah.
My bad.
Because I'm explaining, so last time, like I said, I have a lot of respect for him doing that, saying that even though he's got now an established party, he's still willing to basically meld it or dissolve it or whatever wording you want to use into Restore, to come together as one and put egos aside, because we've got bigger fish to fry, basically. Yeah. Paul Goulding of Britain First has done pretty much the same thing, similar. He has stepped Britain First down as a political party so that they are not running against Restore, because they want Restore, they want the coming together to win. They want us to have a chance. So they're taking themselves out of it and stepping down, so there's less of a split vote. And basically keeping themselves as a movement rather than a party. And again, massive respect for that. The same as Ben Habib, I have massive respect that people are putting their egos aside and their personal quills aside, should I say.
It's going. It's good. See ya.
To better the country. As confusing as it is, I also want to say a big up as well to Paul Goulding for, he put up a post earlier this week regarding TR, Tommy Robinson, having to flee the UK, and he literally said, like, regardless of the differences in views that we have, and they have many opposing views, he's still put up a post standing with Tommy and saying we've got one fight that we all need to fight together, one common enemy and one common fight. And it's just crazy to see that people are finally putting their own stuff aside to go, do you know what, we all need to come together right now, because the country is going to sink to the sinkiest sink if we don't. So
to the sinkiest
sink. So I will pop on Paul Goulding for you and let you hear what he is saying in regards to Restore Britain. And we will see you in a second. Doop doop doop.
What a glorious day. What a glorious day here in the Midlands. I hope the weather's like this next Saturday when we're marching through Manchester. So a lot of people have been messaging me, posting comments on Twitter and so on, asking me what's our position with Britain First regarding Rupert Lowe and Restore Britain transforming into a political party. I heard this morning that Advance UK is now going to be merging with Restore Britain. It's going to be one unified patriotic political party. And for those that are asking what our position is regarding this, it's simple. We wish them all the best. We won't be standing against them in elections. They've got a clear run now. And that's it. We just wish them all the best. We don't see them as rivals. We see them as complementary. We've all got our different roles. We're all pushing in the same direction. That's the most important thing. We're not attacking each other. We're pushing in the same direction. We're all pushing in the direction of remigration, mass deportations, and saving this country. So it's as simple as that. I mean, it's been less than 24 hours since this news broke. Let's see how things develop. Let's see how things play out. We've got a long road ahead of us, and things may be different in a few months. But right now, I wish them all the best. We wish them every success, and good luck to them. And it's as simple as that. Regardless of what happens, Britain First will be powering forward with all of our street marches, all of our street activism. My opinion is that the real power over the next 20 years, when things deteriorate in this country, the real power that's going to be needed in this country is going to be on the streets, not the ballot box. That's my opinion, but we wish them all well. We wish them the best. We wish them every success.
So what do you guys think about that? Let me catch up with the chat whilst you are all processing and replying to that video. Big up Steve Gaming in the chat. Hello Eric. Welcome in Derek. Hello Base Burger Man, my darling.
Base Burger Man.
I think
He's based.
Listen,
And his burger.
he's based in his burger. Listen, Luke Toffee Apple, we're all entitled to our own opinions of what we think about people. If that's what you think, that's what you think. Go for it. Everyone has their own opinion. It's a brilliant strategy for Rupert and Ben. Singly, they can't challenge Farage. I mean, I think it's, don't get me wrong, right, it's all confusing, but I do think it's good that everyone's coming together, regardless of which party it is, they're all coming together to stop the split of the vote, to actually rival against Reform, Labour and Conservative. And Green. Don't worry, I'm not going to show you any videos of Green today. Well, I might. I don't know yet.
No, I've just eaten, so I don't want to see any of those people.
I'm sick of him. She makes me want to throw up. Did you see the Valentine's message her and Titty Masseuse put out?
Titty Whisperer.
I wanted to vom.
It was so cringe. I don't even know what kind of people support them. Because it's like, I can't even see Antifa and all them supporting them, because it's like, it's so fucking cringe. How could you as a human being?
Hello David, how are you doing, sweetheart? That's actually highly honourable of Paul Golding, and
Just the camera.
Oh, right.
I mean, it's just the mic.
The mic.
Mic.
That's actually highly honourable of Paul Golding, and he has my respect for that. I would like to see him a part of the merger too. Breaking news.
For Streak.
This has been fed today.
That should have been the title. Yeah, I mean, I get what he's saying with the street level activism. They have got. I think Britain First do a good thing where they do maybe 2 or 3, 4 demos a year, but they're massive.
Yeah.
They put all their effort into, do you know what I mean, making it a proper big movement. Whereas sometimes, if you're doing demonstrations every week and stuff like that, it's hard to maintain them. You know what I mean? So she's not even listening to me.
I'm listening. I'm tucking the dog in because he's being a princess.
I know. He didn't want me to tuck him in, so I just left him.
He's being a princess. Sorry, guys. Bear with us.
No, yeah, so it is like, he's pretty much right with the street level activism. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I mean, last year when we went to our first Britain First thing, we were talking about this before actually. It's like, it was our first time even. I didn't know what Britain First was about last year, really. I'm still
we were
so
new to it last year, like brand new, weren't we?
Still brand new. Sorry guys, I'm just plugging the mic in. That's why it's doing all mad stuff. Are you gonna stay there? I should have charged it before. Is it? Yeah, it should be fine. It was huge. It was way bigger than I was expecting.
Yeah.
And this year it's probably going to be even bigger.
It's probably going to be tenfold. what it was last year.
But yeah, if they could merge their sort of street level activism with them,
Yeah.
that would be huge.
Yeah.
That would be like unstoppable. And then if you had, I guess Tommy's already sort of part of it with Advance a little bit, isn't he? But if you sort of had the Tommy Robinson supporters, so like the people who came out for UTK, you've got a real
movement, a real party
on the street as well. Like on that level, so you've got that. But then, I mean, yesterday I'm kind of thinking, well, what comes after?
Well, I guess that's what we've got.
It's first things first.
Exactly. We've genuinely have got to really put ourselves in a position of we have to come together to defeat the biggest common enemy at the minute. We do. And we all know what that biggest common enemy is at the minute. And it is the Islamist, radicalist, terroristic agenda.
To be fair, it's Islamists and the left coming together.
Yeah.
Because then those together are like a Labyrinth axe, double-sided.
Yeah. So we need to fight that common enemy. Then once that's done, there are going to be a lot of other things we need to sort out. There's going to be a lot of things where people are going to be very divided. People might de-merge from the merge they've had. We don't know. But we need to deal with the first thing.
Yeah, I mean,
we really do.
It's inevitable, that, innit? Because even if you look at, like, the USA, like, when Trump was getting elected, they were like, a form, they were like, Trump, Trump, Trump.
Yeah.
And then now afterwards, you're seeing sort of, I guess you call them pundits or whatever, or influencers or whatever, who are sort of deviating a little bit away from that sort of worship of Trump, because they're analysing what he's doing more because now he's in power. And that's going to happen, that makes sense.
Big up Mushy in the chat. I can see you, Mushy Season. I see
Go
you
on,
coming.
Mushy.
Big up Mushy Season. Bring Britain back.
Bring Britain back.
Yo, I watched your live back from the weekend. Really enjoyed it. Thank you,
nice
sweet
one,
pie.
mate.
Thank you. Right, so that's our thoughts on it. And yeah, I have a lot of respect for him doing that. Again, with Ben Habib, I have a lot of respect. But there is something Based and Bougie put up that I will show after I've played Ben Habib's video, because I agree with her.
It's a good point.
It's a very
good
good
question.
Point. It's a good point that I agree with exploring. So we'll have a look at that. Islam and transgender, the irony of it all. You can say that again. You could bring back Britain.
She's trying.
I'm trying, okay. I'm trying. We'll get to these other news stories, don't worry. They're not in order because they don't pop up in order for me to save. So, Ben Habib, he has captioned it, "I'm utterly delighted." This was on the 14th, so 2 days ago. "I'm utterly delighted Rupert Lowe has decided to convert Restore Britain, which I'm already a member of, into a political party. This is what we need. Patriots united. Let's get this done. My message to all of Restore's and Advance UK members and the British people." So this is his message. I'm going to play it and we shall see you in a second.
Peace to Cameron. And for those of you, well, good morning, folks. What a night it's been. I'm utterly delighted that Rupert Lowe has decided to convert Restore Britain to a political party. It is a new political force that can deliver change at the ballot box that this country so desperately needs. And that is why I set up Advance UK last year. Indeed, when I set it up with Rupert Lowe contemplated as leader. So I am over the moon that he has come round to sharing my view that a new political force, one that can deliver change at the ballot box, is what is required. And for those of you who've seen Rupert's piece to camera that he did announcing his intention to convert Restore Britain to a political party, and have also seen my speech last week in the Emmanuel Centre, you'll know there's very little, if any, difference between the ideology that Rupert carries and the ideology of Advance UK and myself. You would probably also have heard me say a number of times that the time between now and 2028, 2029, when that general election is called, needs to be used for the so-called right-hand side of British politics to come together to make the arguments that are required to be made to save our wonderful country and to win that debate with the British people. Rupert's decision to convert Restore Britain to a political party is part of the coming together, part of that necessary evolution on the so-called right-hand side of politics, bringing the United Kingdom back onto its feet. And with that in mind, I'm going to be calling a meeting of the College of Advance UK, the body of people who are charged with the guidance of our party, the heart, soul, conscience, intellectual ballast, if you like, of Advance UK. I'm going to be calling a meeting of that body of people in the next few weeks to determine the terms on which Advance will merge with Restore Britain. And when it comes to the terms of the merger between Advance UK and Restore Britain, I want to make one thing clear. It matters not what my position is post any such merger. I didn't get into politics in order to politically advance myself. I got into politics to save this country, to do it in a serious, principled way, a way that will sustain this country into the years, centuries ahead as a secure country, never again being threatened by the forces with which it's currently being threatened. So it's not about me. Frankly, it's not even about Rupert Lowe. It's about getting the right force in politics together, and that's what we will do. I am 100% certain we will achieve that. Advance UK already has very nearly 40,000 members, dozens of councillors across the country, a national network of regional directors and branches springing up. We have the ability to campaign nationally, and of course we are already registered with the Electoral Commission. So we can accelerate the development of this new force that is now emerged on the right-hand side of British politics. We can put it on the map in double quick time, absolutely ready to fight the general election, even if it comes early in 2028, but certainly by 2029. Now, as many of you will know, we are already in the midst of a by-election in Gorton and Denton, where our excellent candidate Nick Buckley is standing. And what I would urge is, whether you're a member of Restore Britain or Advance UK, frankly, it doesn't matter which party you're a member of, because inevitably this party is going to come together as one unified force. Whichever party you're a member of, get behind Nick Buckley now. Let's deliver for Restore Britain, for Advance UK, its first MP into Parliament. Let's send a seismic shock through the political system by doing something that's never been done before, a new political force returning an MP within 6 months of having announced itself into Parliament. We will have not just Rupert Lowe then as a parliamentarian, we'll no doubt get others joining Rupert in Parliament, but we will have our first elected MP on this ticket. It will be phenomenal. So as I say, whether you're Restore Britain, Advance UK or both, let's now get behind Nick Buckley. Let's win that by-election in Gorton and Denton. And having won that by-election, let's now stand together for the United Kingdom, for a proud, sovereign, prosperous United Kingdom, giving no quarter to the forces of that liberal global elite that would seek to set aside our country, that would seek to set aside our heritage, our culture, denounce us as a people. The same people who have taken down our borders, committed this country to absolutely absurd economic policies, emasculating its economy on the altar of ideologies which are so desperately damaging to our people. Let's now all come together, stand together, make sure we win this fight for king, for country, for the people of the United Kingdom in all its parts and all its people. I will do my bit. We now need you to do your bit. All of us must come together. Thank you very much, folks.
Hello! Big up to Graham for being a member of the Lesbian Cartel Admirer memberships for 6
Come on, Graham.
months. Big up, Graham. Big up and big love. So yeah, there's Ben's speech now. I totally agree with him. You lot in Denton and Gorton, right, need to sort your stuff out. I need to get Nick Buckley in, because if you end up letting the Greens get in, it's gonna fall to crap. All they're bothered about, and they've even put it out in the manifesto all over X, is the Muslim community. That's the only community they're bothered about. If you are going to be a party and be anything like that, you need to be bothered about everyone, not just one community. Ridiculous. So if you are in that area, get Nick Buckley in. Not telling you what to do, I'm just saying it's be better than the Greens. Big up Steve Gaming. He's
Come on,
been a
Steve.
lesbian cartel admirer member for 4 months. Let's go. Big up. So yeah, that's what Ben Habib had to say. Now, following this, we will go on to Based and Bougie's post, because it is something...
It's a good question.
Yeah, it is something I want to explore. It's a good question. So, boop, boop, boop. There we go. Beautiful. So you can see it. So Based and Bougie has put on X, out of curiosity, because I genuinely can't tell the difference between both parties' policies. Why is it always Ben Habib needs to join Restore and not Rupert needs to join the already established Advance UK? What is the difference between both parties that I am not seeing?
Yeah, I've got.
So let's discuss that.
Yeah, I've got different. I think even T just said.
Yeah,
somewhere.
T said they've got different policies.
They've got different policies. I'm sure they've got different sort of. I don't know how to word this, but Advance is a bit less harsh on certain policies. Is that the way to say it?
Yeah.
Softer on some policies.
But I mean, tell us what you guys think, because I'm completely with her in the sense of, and I'm sure I've said this a couple of times now. Ben Habib, like he said in the video, has invited Rupert Lowe to join Advance and even lead Advance many a times. And he's not done so. He's now set up his own party. And again, this is where my respect for Ben comes from. Ben's gone, okay, I'll join you then. Because we need to work together. We can't keep separating. We need to work together. Otherwise, we're just splitting up the vote and ruining the country more.
Whereas obviously, Rupert making his own party kind of looks like he may think there's things wrong with Advance, because otherwise you would have just joined Advance, surely.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, if they're merging, they're gonna have to collaborate on policies anyway.
Maureen. I'd say Ben's more humble and he admires Rupert's tenacity.
Yeah.
Rupert is his own man. That's why he wants this party to go right. Love how the British Patriots are coming together, because Rupert has more aura and clout. Well, I've seen some posts about people critiquing Rupert for setting up this party directly after the ending of the R Gang inquiry. People are a bit, not a lot of people, I've only seen a couple, that think he's used that to create his clout, should we say, in Base Bergerman's words, for the party. But tell me what you guys think.
Yeah,
They got Rob Ross for the £10.
I was just going to say to him, Rob, make this a good point. Like, he's obviously he's an established MP and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And tackling the gang inquiries
is a massive
is
thing.
a huge thing. And I know you just said some people might think he's used it to...
I'm not saying that's what I think.
I mean,
but...
no, obviously not. I mean, to me, it's like, even if he's used it, it's not a bad thing to use, because you're showing there and then what you'll do for you'll do for the British
people, and the
people,
truth you're willing to show,
and the lengths you're willing to go to.
Yeah.
So even if it's using it to show his capabilities or show his commitment, then I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I've a lot of respect for Rupert in doing the R Gang inquiry. I really have. We will be live tomorrow to go over that as well, because it has officially finished, but there's still a lot of statements and evidence coming out.
And they are quite a good combination. They're a good combo. It's like Rupert's like, it's a bit of a Chad. He's a bit of a Chad in a way. He has got, like, Bergman says he's got aura, but then Habib's a bit more softer, more of a softer hand on it.
Yeah.
So it could be a really, really good combo. Yeah. I guess we have to see what the future holds.
To answer Based and Bougie's question, Rupert has the name recognition amongst people. Oh, is that what you read out? Sorry, I thought you was reading out Raina T's.
No, both. It's the same comment, basically.
Yeah. Rupert is more of an alpha male. Yes. Yeah. This is a legitimate reason.
Maybe that's what I meant instead of Chad. He's a Chad.
Hi, MK. I discovered your channel from watching English Nerd.
Big
up, Crichton. Welcome in. Make sure you're also following My Breaks Don't Work. I do the live, she does the short form videos and gets all the action in comparison to what I get. Mine's more news-like, so drop her a sub as well.
And it's kind of mint as well, you know, because obviously people originally heard about Ned through us, and then now people are hearing about us through Ned. It's kind of mint, that.
We brought Ned onto the scene, and now Ned's bringing people to our scene. It's great.
It's good.
Big up Steve Gaming with a £2 super chat. Thank you very much. We need the Tory v Labour era to end. That's what I was going to say before playing Ben, is we've had a two-party state for how long now?
Yeah, I mean, when I seem to remember when I was a kid, people saying it was a three-party system. Tories, Labour and Lib Dem, I think. But, but I've never seen Lib Dem get close.
No, in our lifetime, we've only ever had Labour and Conservative. So in our lifetime, it's been two parties for that whole time. And we need a change. We need a change. Catch up with some more comments. Excuse me. If you remember the pledge being pushed by Paul Thorpe, I think they will cherry pick points out from that to form a policy. The EU's biggest scam is dumping ground for politicians who shouldn't be in court, not in power, and now I don't know what's going on there. So Restore have got 10k more members in under 24 hours. Yeah, they're on 60k now. I don't know if that includes Ben's Advance members, the 40k from Advance.
Probably not. Probably not this early.
No.
Surely.
But he's got 60k at the minute, and then if obviously they join together with Advance, then they'll have 100k. And it's not been up that long, so that is massive.
It is huge. It's great. I mean, it's definitely massive, that.
Oh yeah, it's
Definitely
huge.
massive.
Big up to Deposit with the Linktree link drop in the chat, guys. If you want to check out all our socials, our merch store, our Buy Me a Coffee, you can go via our Linktree to check all that out. If you want to just go to Buy Me a Coffee, we've got the link in the description. We also, since it's been suggested on the last, not the last live, but the live before, have a Amazon wish list now. So we have got that out, so if there's anything on there that you see that you think I can help the girls out with it, go for it. It's super appreciative. Breaks has broke a stick, she needs a new one from Britain.
I fucking broke it on Saturday.
She needs a new one from Britain first, don't tell her I told you. But yeah, thank you everybody, and thank you to the mods for keeping on top of that stuff. We super appreciate you all. And eventually, Raina T, I will put your biltong into the wish list for you, because of course the mods also deserve something for all the hard work they do. I'm going to start getting messages in the Discord now. Can you put this in for this mod? Can you put this in for that mod? I'll put you in some Twixes, Steve, don't worry. Right. Good night, David. Have a good evening, my darling.
Oh, night, David. Thanks for joining.
So, next little story before we move on to the main headlines in our bottom banner is we said we would keep you up to date on what's going on with the French in regards to Antifa.
Not just the French in general.
No, not just the French in general.
The incident
just
with
the incident with the Antifa.
With the young gentleman who lost his life.
Quentin. So, as you can see in the caption, it's captioned, thousands of angry patriots take over Paris demanding justice for 23-year-old conservative Quentin. Antifa must be dealt with. I would show you the fight video. I don't know if YouTube will be happy with it.
I'm not too sure.
I'm not too sure, so I might not show that, but they have been going out in groups, kicking the shite out of Antifa members. I mean, kicking the shite out of them.
Keep wobbling the table.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I only saw 2 videos, I think, actually, where they're fighting, but they are out in like huge numbers.
Yeah, as you can see
going on
there,
the streets and things like that.
they're bloody out there and they're doing it. They're protesting. MK, are you okay after Ashland Hotel? Yeah, no, absolutely fine. It was just a weird drunk guy, mate, doing weird stuff. It is what it is. I wasn't hurt or anything. It was just weird. He just pressed his head on my head and then said, "You need to fuck off." I'm like, God, what did I do? Right? I've asked you to move about 5 times, but okay.
I know, but you also like it was annoying. Like you didn't get to do your speech. She was going to do a speech, guys, And the guy come over and did that as she's getting ready to do a speech.
And I don't usually get involved at that capacity, but it was an important one,
yeah.
I felt. But yeah, no, we're all good. We're all good. It was dealt with at the time, so... Oh yeah, it's Kit Kats, innit? Yeah, it's Kit Kats. Sorry, I thought it was Twix's. God. Right, so what are the main stories of today? We'll go in the order of the banner. And I'm sure all of you have seen this, if you haven't already, because this is also all over mainstream media and on the front news of every paper there is at the minute. Illegal immigrants who had their phones seized will receive up to £500,000 in compensation. Now, that is not each. That is not each. It's roughly around 6,500 each that they are getting, ish. That's the rough estimate.
And I think only some have been given it so far. I can't remember the number, but...
But... on the actual article, I mean, it says it in the description there.
It's just ridiculous.
It is compensation after a court ruled that the phone seizures, when they were arriving over here illegally, were a breach of human rights. But it wasn't a breach of human rights to go and take Tommy's phone off him and put him on terrorist charges.
It's like, so wait. So you can essentially break into the country... but we can't take the only thing off you that we have to vet you, basically, because you're chucking your passports in the water. You're keeping your phones on you, your fucking brand new iPhones, Pro Maxes and all that. Mm-hmm. We can't check your phone to make sure that you're a safe person even, because that's a breach of human rights.
No.
What about our human rights in this fucking country?
You know what makes it worse?
Because we're being subjected to unvetted... possible criminals, possible rapists, possible paedophiles. And I say possible because we don't know. Mm-hmm. We don't know who they are. Mm-hmm. It just would never work if I went to another country and did that exact same thing. No.
Since when, right? Hold on a minute. Since when do we go ahead and go, oh yeah, these illegal migrants, you've breached the human rights by taking the phone off them when they arrived here? Well, how was... I'm leaning on stuff, sorry guys, oh my god. I was leaning on the space bar.
It's just absolutely...
it's a joke. And it's taxpayer money that's funding it, obviously, because the country's in debt. The country can't pay for it. So it's taxpayers footing this £500,000 bill to all these multiple migrants as compensation for having the phones stuck off them.
And it's just mad, yeah.
What?
It's just mad, yeah. I've lost my train of thought now because that comment just threw me off.
I've not even seen it. Let me have a look.
What's it called? I don't get it. Yeah. So why were their phones not taken on? No, I was talking about this one.
All right.
What? Why are their phones not taken for terror charger purposes, to check if they're terrorists?
Yeah.
But instead we'll take British people's phones.
Yeah.
Who are journalists anyway.
Yeah.
And then...
they won't get compensated.
it's fucking so mental.
STJ Gaming, we are a channel that you can be recommended to keep up to date with news.
You are literally on one.
And if, we're not live, our X accounts are constantly active, sharing the most up-to-date news that there is. So if you want a channel to recommend you to for news, you are sat in it. You are here. You are already in one. But yeah, it's just mental, isn't it? It's, how is taking a phone off illegal? So someone that's already here as a criminal because they've come here illegally, so they've already committed a crime, but it's a breach of the human rights to take the phone off them to check out who they are. All right then, Steve, we're offended. I'm offended.
I actually am a little bit.
I am offended.
And if you were to ask Ned what channel to keep up with the news with, he'd tell you our channel. So I am a little bit offended. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit offended. Am I sat here for the good of my fucking health?
I can never keep up with the notifications.
Put your notifications
on.
What would you do with what would you do with other news channels? I get it.
Next story.
Yeah, I can't even be arsed now.
is the NHS. So I'm just going to keep the picture of the baby off the screen because I'm not sure how YouTube will deal with that. So Billboard Chris has shared this article regarding what's going on with the NHS at the minute, and as you can see from the article title, trans toddlers allow treatment on the NHS. Under 7s to be seen by clinics as health services cave into activists on age limits. It is captioned, the UK is treating nursery age children who believe they are transgender. The National Health Service was previously set to introduce a minimum age of 7 children to be seen by its specialist gender clinics, claiming anything less was just too young. However, a source close to the consultation process said NHS England had caved into the pressure of the trans activists to remove those age limits. Up to 10 children of nursery age are currently being treated according to new data, while as many as 157 children aged 9 or younger have been referred to these clinics. Now, when I looked into this, yes, they have reduced the change, but the way that the NHS are describing it is that they aren't doing anything medical to the children. They are only doing therapy and psychology meetings with them and stuff like that, to understand whether they've got gender dysphoria or not, Now, even that when you're that young, just, can you let the kid grow up? Why are you taking your child to a clinician to find out whether they've got gender dysphoria or not? What, just because your son put on a dress? Your son saw a pretty colour and said, I don't want to wear that. And you've got, oh my god, my son's trans girl.
I don't even know how a toddler would present a gender like that. It's just fucking...
You can't do that, and you can't then do psychology and therapy sessions on toddlers that don't even know what's going on themselves, because the toddlers and they're going through changes constantly. And again, when we know that the biggest sort of thing to cure, shall I say, probably the wrong word, but whatever, gender dysphoria is puberty. Why are you messing around with the kids when they're younger, when they've not even hit puberty yet? Let them grow up, let them experiment and do what they're doing with the clothes and dress how they want, whatever, then let them go through puberty. Then, if they are still showing signs where they believe they're not in the right body, then take them for therapy, because then they have a mental illness called gender dysphoria. It's in the DSM-5.
I think it's called gender incongruence now.
Same difference, innit?
It is exactly the same. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
You feel uncomfortable with what you look like as in the sex gender that you are.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, but you cannot turn around and tell me, and I'm sick.
And I feel uncomfortable all the time.
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable every day.
I'm sick of people saying to me that it's not a mental illness. Yes, it is. To believe, fully, solely, wholly, mentally believe that you are a man in a woman's body, or you are a woman in a man's body, that's mental illness. I'm sorry, but what are you going to say to a person with multiple personality disorder or schizophrenia? Person with multiple personality disorder might have a different...
Yeah, you are hearing voices.
Do you know what I mean?
You are hearing voices.
You are hearing voices, yeah.
It's real.
Those ghosts you're seeing, yeah, they're real then. They're real.
What's that? Barack Obama's talking to you?
Oh, yeah.
He definitely is.
I can hear him too. What, multiple personalities? You've got a female personality. You're let's put it this way, a biological man, yeah? One of your personalities is female and likes to dress feminine. So what, because that personality is coming out, now that person's trans, and they get all the stuff chopped off. What's going to happen when the fucking man does a thing and they're back in a different personality and they go, oh my god, where have my bits gone?
I think there was a video before Cam Higby did, you know, the American guy.
Yes.
And he was talking about, it was at like some sort of trans event or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was talking to a father, and he was saying that, I don't know if his kid was a boy or a girl, to be honest. Oh no, it must have been hello, you're a boy, aren't you? It must have been a biological female, because he was saying they'd had top surgery, and I was thinking, oh, that's your fucking child.
Yeah. Get down,
There's a dog here.
He's climbing over the side of the chair.
Oh no.
Oh, it's done.
It's like that's your daughter, and you've advocated for her to be mutilated, and you're happy about it.
Oh, it's mental. That.
It's that, and this is why it is. Back down, Mister. This is why it is brainwashing, because there's no way. There's no way you can be happy about that.
No.
You know, it's.
I'm sorry, you can't. The fact that you're happy on behalf of your child having their spits cut off is bizarre to me. It's that is mutilation of a child,
and you cannot undo it.
No. And when that child grows up and goes, hold on a minute, I didn't know what was going on when I was that age. Why did you let that happen to me, mum and dad?
There's loads of things that happened in my childhood where I turn around and go to my mum now, why the fuck did you let that happen? Do you know what I mean?
Toilet.
I'll let him out, don't worry.
Okay.
Like, why the hell did you let that happen? I mean, it's nothing like that.
Yeah.
But everyone's got issues with their parents in some form or another. No parent's perfect and all that kind of thing.
Questions.
Yeah, but that's a different level.
Yeah.
That is like, imagine. I mean, would it be the same if you had body dysmorphia and you were going, you know what, this right arm, oh God, I can't stand it.
No, it wouldn't.
I can't stand it on my body. Please, mum and dad, please, can I just chop this right arm off?
No, it wouldn't happen.
And I'll just feel complete with the one left arm.
It just wouldn't happen.
And your parents go, all right then, we'll make you an amputee. Like, it just doesn't fucking make sense.
It doesn't. It's just not gonna happen. It doesn't happen.
Come on, Mr. Moran.
The lefties have got more than one screw loose. Hi, Susan. They are lovely when they want to be.
Come on, Mr. Boy.
Go on, go toilet.
Come on.
What are you doing? You can't sit in your mum's. Oh, shit.
Do you need a toilet or do you need to go for a nap?
He said,
come for a nap with me.
Come for a nap. He said, lie down with me. Come
Lie
on.
down with me,
Look at him.
Mum.
Look
Lie
at
down with me, Mum, please. Put your willy away on camera. Oh my God.
Put it away. Thank you.
Cover him. Give him some dignity. Give him some bloody dignity. Do you need a toilet or not? Come on.
Go on, go to the toilet.
Come on.
Go on.
No, he wants a nap.
It does. I think he's tired. It's so funny. Evilness. It is evilness. I was once silenced online for speaking the truth about trans ideology. A lot of people are silenced for it.
A lot of people have their jobs threatened and everything.
It's crazy. Like, it's got so into the industry of everything now.
Yeah. I was speaking to a lady, I think it was like 2 days ago or something, and she's basically like been suspended from her job just for attending the UTK rally.
It's mental, that.
Like,
it's absolutely mental.
He's got his lipstick out on stream, he does.
He did have his lipstick
He's
out.
He's a bad boy.
Oh, right. Can't with him. I can't. He's a right little terror.
Can lie down here if you want. Lie down.
Okay, I think the next one is your big news story, baby.
Oh, is it? I've got two.
Is. Oh, she's got two.
I've got two.
Get ready, guys. I'll just leave that bolt of beautiful faces on the screen.
I mean, so the first one is something you've probably heard of, and it's the title of the video. But it's ongoing, and there's more coming out about it, so it's quite important, really. So basically, there's been a... mods might know about this one already, to be fair. There's been a Spycop scandal. What does Spycop mean? It means exactly what it says. It's the sort of behaviour you expect from espionage services like MI5 or Mossad or whatever, right? So this special demonstration squad, part of the Met Police, I think, they've basically, since the 1960s to the 2000s and beyond, probably still now, they systematically deceived women into long-term intimate sexual relationships. So literally like a honeypot, like in spy movies or whatever. So they infiltrated political, environmental and animal rights and social justice activist groups, and then convince women into getting into like sexual relationships long term. They married some of them. Mm-hmm. They fathered children with them. Mm-hmm. and kept complete like Mr. and Mrs. Smith shit, except only one of them's a spy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Miltech's in.
Big old Miltech.
Affected dozens and dozens of women. I think somewhere between, let's see how many women it was actually.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 20 and 50 plus women. And around 139 undercover officers that spied on mostly, I think over 1,000 groups of mostly left-wing groups. Not right-wing groups.
Sorry, stop making Briggs laugh. This is serious.
But left-wing groups. So
Yeah.
why not? I mean, I imagine they do it to right-wing groups, but this is the one that's been really uncovered. It's been going on for years and years and years and years and years. These officers have, this is the worst part, they actually adopted dead children's identities. So if there's a child died, or obviously, and they've took those identities, pretended to be those names, and then infiltrated these animal rights groups, these environmental groups, started relationships with women to get closer into the group, fathered children with these women, and then it's all come out, and these women's lives are destroyed.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
Imagine you wake up one morning and it's like, honey, I've got a secret to tell you. And it's just like he's not even a real person.
Yeah.
It's just like it's a police officer.
This isn't my name. This isn't my identity either.
Yeah.
And I've been with you for the past 20 years.
Yeah. But keep the kid.
Had a child with you.
Keep the kid.
I'm not going to support it anymore, but I'm not really who I say I am. I've just been spying for the past 20 years. Sorry. Bye. Off I pop.
Honest to God. So the most recent developments has happened this week in February, where there's been a testimony from a former officer, Jim Boylan, who infiltrated an environmental and animal rights group for like 5 years. He admitted to deceiving 3 women into sexual relationships and claimed that his superiors adopted a don't ask, don't tell policy. So they knew they were doing it, but they just left them to it because it was producing results, basically. So they just turned a blind eye to it. It lasted just for years and years and years for a lot of these officers. He said about half the officers in his unit had similar relationships without disclosing their true identities. The women have described profound betrayal and devastation. I mean, yeah, it's level 10 betrayal, that, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That's like you turning around to me tomorrow and being like, my name's Danielle, and I'd be like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck?
Stay tuned for the live tomorrow.
No, it's not funny. They adopted dead children's names.
It is mental. It is
I understand mental. This is how some spy agencies work, yeah, but this is just like
espionage.
Met police.
Yeah, this is literally just normal police officers.
Infiltrating animal rights groups. Is there not a better way?
Marrying them and having kids with them and that.
Is it a form of rape in a way that? Seriously, chat, let me know. Is that a form of rape in some way? That these women didn't know who these people really were and stuff, and they've been literally deceived
into having kids and having a family and having an actual sexual relationship. Because the goal wasn't to have a meaningful loving relationship, it was literally a sexual relationship to be able to gather intel.
I wonder if these women that have been basically tricked into getting married and having kids and stuff with a stranger, I wonder if they'll get £6,000 or whatever compensation because their human rights have been violated. Their right to a private life and everything's been completely violated.
Where's their money? Where's their compound money? Oh, no. Left or right, we don't care about the women in this country. We only care about the illegal migrants. And that's just the men. Because we don't care about the women or children of them either. So basically, we don't care about the women and children here or the women and children that we're bringing over. But we do care about the migrant men that are more than likely part of some sort of terrorist organisation, terrorist cell, or are in that ideology and align with that ideology. We'll let all them in, give all these goodies, and we'll also give them, after they've come into the country and took the phones off them, we'll give them the phones back. And we'll give them $6,500 in compensation as well. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Renity. It's sort of tricking people into having sex with you. I mean, I know guys sometimes embellish their lives or whatever, like, look at my car, to get a girl into bed and all that kind of shit. I understand that. I'm not saying that's normal, but it's kind of...
Yeah.
I get it. But tricking someone into having sex, and yeah, like women who pretend to be on birth control to trap men into relationships, it's the same thing.
Same thing.
It's like morally, like it's not even a grey area. It's wrong to me.
Yeah.
But
And I mean, I highly doubt these officers were paying after revealing what's gone on, were paying any type of anything towards the child. It would have literally been, right, I'm going now, bye. Imagine, the kid's grown up, he's like, well, Dad didn't want me. He was just a spy.
Daddy was a spy.
Daddy was a spy, and he just got my mum up the duff, right, and I came out, and he didn't even want me. He was just doing it to get intel, mate.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean to you, like exaggerating, like making yourself, like saying you've got money to get to impress a girl is is largely different to
lying.
Hi, I'm Anthony. When you called Dave, and you know what I mean, it's so Austin Powers. It's not even James Bond. It's so Austin. It's like, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
It's so like, did you need to do that, or could you have just infiltrated the group? Did you need to have children with her?
I mean, Mushy Caesar said it's emotional rape.
I mean, we're being emotionally raped every single day in this country, every single one of us. So.
Oh my God!
Daddy
Ladies,
was
have you got that spaceship ready? I bloody.
Daddy was a bullshit liar.
And a spoon donor.
Hey, don't talk about my dad like that.
Yeah, women, they don't mean shit. Like, literally, that's what.
That's kind of what it is. It's kind of what it is. I've seen it on the left and the right. That, to be honest, now at this point. I mean, I was saying to you before, like when I was about in maybe November last year.
Yeah.
I was saying, hey, you know what? I've only seen racism from the left so far. Now I've seen it from the right a bit. I've seen everything on both sides a little bit now, and I think there's a bunch more to learn as well.
Oh yeah, a whole bunch.
Do you know what I mean?
Racism
I think there's
exists.
several curtains to pull back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Racism exists regardless of what side you're on. The left just show it a hell of a lot more in public. But we have seen racism centre, racism left, racism on the right, racism everywhere. So racism isn't just singled out to the far right or the far left. It is everywhere. It's just not everyone. So for anyone saying that racism is just solely to one side, bullshit.
You called? I did say.
James Bond,
I did call.
Oh my God, you did call. Thank you for the £10 super chat, you legend.
Amazing.
You called. No way. You absolute legend.
Buzzy said, what the fuck do you mean my pot noodle? What pot noodle you got?
What pot noodle have you got?
That's very highly important to me. I'm waiting.
I'm waiting. That's all we're waiting. We're not going to talk now until Buzzy tells us what pot noodle he's got. Ding 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 ding. Boom! You took too long. Right. Yeah. Spy babies don't get CSA.
I don't think they do. That's the thing. It's not. It's like the marriage is pretty much null and void.
Yeah.
The marriage is null and void. It's like this has been happening. This has been in the courts and everything since 2015.
Yeah.
Chicken and mushroom with sriracha.
I like the chicken and mushroom one.
I'll take it only because you've put sriracha in it. I mean, I use a Kona in it.
Yeah. A Kona's a favourite.
That's my favourite one, but I put that in everything. To be fair.
Yeah.
I even put it in the Bombay Bad Boy.
I was going to say a favourite pot noodle's Bombay Bad Boy. Mine's the green one. She likes Bombay Bad Boy.
The mushroom one is.
Yeah, chicken and mushroom. Beef and tomatoes are alright, but I've got to be in the mood for it.
They're all nice with hot sauce in. Everything's good with hot sauce.
If you don't have hot sauce, it's got to be jalapenos. Okay.
Yeah.
Or shit.
I can't enjoy eating it otherwise usually, unless it's like some home food you've made, obviously.
Even then, I still sprinkle some jalapenos on top. My good girl.
It's just bad. I think we could probably say in the chat, we've probably all been deceived into bed at some point or another.
Oh yeah.
But have I ever been bold-faced lied to about someone's identity, who they are, where they're from, da-da-da-da-da? I guess I wouldn't know, but I don't think so. But if I did, I'd probably feel extremely violated.
Yeah.
I'd probably kick the shit out of them.
Yeah.
I'm joking, guys. I would never do that. I'm not a violent person.
Yeah, yeah. I love how you talk about serious topic, then go straight to pot noodles.
That's us.
Hey, listen, you got to put it out there. Well, yeah, we was talking about racism, but racism is everywhere.
I suppose
It's on both sides.
racism is a subjective, is that the right word?
so.
For individual people.
Yeah.
Like what I find racist, someone else might not.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't like, he was talking about, like, at least his racism is funny. It's like, everyone can laugh at a joke.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been with, I mean, I can't even think of an example. I can't think of an example of, like, when we used to live with our mate, we were always joking.
Yeah.
He'd rip the piss out of us, and we'd take the piss out of him. And it was banter and it was funny.
Yeah. When you know someone and you know it's banter, but what you've got to remember is outwardly in the outside world, you might find something you're saying absolutely fucking hilarious. You might not even mean it.
Yeah, but someone else might find
everyone
it.
else might go, what the fuck did you just say? Do you know what I mean?
I suppose that's someone's almost choice to take offence then, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's like on a Saturday with Baraka. It wasn't like overt racism. But it was racism. It was, to me, it was racist.
Yeah, it was.
You singled him out. Like, you drove past, you singled him out, you stopped. There was loads of people filming.
Pestering him for why he's filming. Cause
And then you go in,
different colour skin.
why are you was he pissed as well? Why are you, because he sounded like
Yeah.
it. Why are you filming? Is it because you're black? And it's like... And then you pulled up, and then you got out of your car and came back and did it again.
Yeah.
And then you went away and you came back and did it again.
Yeah.
And it's like... If you are literally singling a person out because of the colour of their skin and trying to point something out, that's racist as fuck.
Yeah. Apparently based on views, she got racially abused for her comment about advancing restore. Disgusting. She had a few racial comments thrown her way by the F-Nats and by the left. Like, she literally gets hit by both sides with it.
She's a trooper,
she's
though.
a trooper,
you know what?
and
she gives it him back. She properly gives it back, and it's great. It's pretty funny.
She's absolutely brilliant. She holds her ground, man. She's got a lot of confidence and good. So
DEI. We didn't really have DEI over here. Justice for Women. We had a BAME, which is
yeah.
a little bit different, but just as racist. Yeah, towards white people, it absolutely was. Selecting anyone to do something before other people based on the colour of skin. Yeah, it's racist. Of course it is.
100%.
It used to piss me off seeing at the bottom when you're applying for something and you'd see at the bottom BAME. Basically, it just meant we put black and ethnic minorities before you.
Yeah.
And it was just like, mate, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So my score, my skill, my whatever, basically doesn't matter.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't even matter.
It's the BAME that counts.
And it makes you go, as a person who's affected by it, it makes you go, well, what's the fucking point of even trying?
Yeah.
Because I'm second. I'm always going to be put second no matter what. So yeah, you are right, Justice. But we had a slightly different thing over here.
BBC wouldn't take me on as an intern because I'm too white. Don't surprise me. I mean, BBC is going to be bankrupt come next year because Donald Trump is suing them for $10 billion on February next year.
No, but it's actually awful. I mean, I've told you about my niece before.
Yeah.
Worked her arse off.
Yeah.
Worked her arse off, and I won't mention it because it's a family member, obviously, but it's a what's it called?
I've got a similar story I can mention, to be fair, but there's someone I know who basically absolutely worked their arse off to be a nurse in the NHS, and absolutely smashed it, got the job and everything, did an amazing job, was always getting complimented, and then out of nowhere, boom, dropped. Even though, they've got a lack of staff, they've got a shortage of staff, but they just, boom, let her go, and that role's then filled with a cheaper pay, a DEI, a BAME pay. So these people that have been working their asses off to do these jobs, these high up jobs, nurses, doctors, whatever, are being dropped so they can basically replace them because of the BAME thing.
Let's say how it is. It is an ethnic replacement. In that sense, even in the workforce sense, because it's I get the feeling I said it to Baraka the other time, I think it's really, really class based, all this. It's super class based because it's almost like, the middle class,
happened to her cousin as well.
Wow. Might have even been
NHS is bad.
Might have even been that's exactly what they worked in as well, Katie. Same thing.
Yeah.
How mad's that?
Oh yeah.
Oh right. You'd think we're dying for NHS workers. We're dying for it. But
the NHS is breaking. It's falling apart. But we're going to get rid of our really skilled workers to bring in the migrants and the ethnic minorities to make us look good. And then you've got the leftists saying, well, if you get rid of all these, that and the other, then the NHS is going to go down.
No, it's like,
they're running the NHS. I'm like, the NHS is already gone.
It's
the
shite.
NHS has already gone downhill. The Salford Hospital, Salford Royal, is currently under investigation and may have to close down this year or next year because of the quality inside of there. It is not fit for purpose. It is not fit to have as many people in there as it's got in there. It's severely understaffed. Health and safety checks have been going forward from there and they've failed them. So tell me what good these minorities and illegal migrants that you're saying are coming over and doing all this and helping the NHS and building the NHS. Tell me how it works if the hospitals are being shut down because they can't run them.
well, this is the thing.
Because they're not going off skill base. They're going off the colour of someone's skin or where they're from.
Or the legal status.
Or the legal status.
It's like you can't. There's no way that you can say that these people who've come over very, very recently, and in recent years, and in more further away, you can't say that they're the ones propping up the NHS because that's just bollocks.
And if they are, they're doing a very bad job at it.
I just don't think you can even say. I don't even think you can say that immigrants built the NHS, to be honest.
Didn't.
I think, well, I don't know. Wasn't it a Welsh guy who came up with the idea? So would he technically be an immigrant to England?
It'd be an immigrant to England, but it'd be British.
I don't know. Either way, I don't
it was
agree with
someone
it.
on this land.
I think there's a lot of really, really, really fucking amazing and caring NHS workers who are from immigrant backgrounds.
Yeah.
But to say that the NHS is propped up by migrants is probably an insult to the migrants because the NHS is shit.
Yeah, absolutely. 50% of our doctors are foreign now, many of them underqualified and some straight up frauds. Well, it's not even just that. Think about the influx now because of the whole inclusivity thing. It's not just the migrant thing we have an issue with within the NHS, it's also this trans thing. Because women, literally, cannot get care by a same-sex doctor anymore.
I actually, I'll be honest, I've not been to a doctor or I've not been for intimate checkups for years.
And you can.
Because, number one, it's a scary thing anyway.
Yeah.
It is scary.
Very.
I'm sure men can understand when you go for your prostate checked. It's fucking terrifying. It's really, really scary. You don't want stuff down there, right? And so, number one, it's scary. Number two, you're not guaranteed to get a female specialist. Number three, you're not even guaranteed that they're going to be speaking really English or even understand or be able to understand what you're feeling
it's
or what you're going through and stuff because it's some cultures are just so different. So it's just like,
and because of the whole pussyfooting around everything now, even if you was to dare bring up the topic to the doctor and say, can I have a same-sex doctor, nurse? And if they don't provide it and you complain about it, you're then ostracised. You're cancelled off everything. You can't even go back to the doctors.
You basically you're at risk of losing your position to get seen and everything. I remember when you went to hospital, you asked for a female doctor. This was private. That was private.
Yeah. So I was waiting for 8 years.
They basically said they couldn't guarantee it. It was I was so frustrated.
It was horrible because I went in for an operation. I think it was 2022 for my endometriosis, and it took them 8 years to diagnose me. They were telling me all sorts. They were telling me I had exploded cyst. They were telling me it was this, that, the other. So it took them 8 years. When they found out it was endo, they said, right, we've not got the capability of sorting it out, so we're going to have to refer you to private. So luckily, I was referred to private to have it done, but I requested to have a same-sex person doing it because it was an intimate operation. I got in there, they already said that they couldn't promise that. I got in there, she was made to be removed from the place.
I was removed from the hospital?
She was removed from the whole hospital. So I was in there on my own. No way to really contact anyone because the signal in there isn't great. If you've been in a hospital, you know. Having panic attacks. Having this male foreign doctor coming up to me who I barely understood. I mean, praise to him, brilliant job he did. It's not something that can be cured, it's something that I have to keep regular check on. But he did a brilliant job. But that operation state of mind that you're in is terrifying. I've got him coming up to me, speaking to me, asking me all these questions while I'm in the middle of pouring my heart out crying because I'm having panic attacks, because I'm scared, and I can't word to him why I'm scared, because it could be offensive, it couldn't make sense, whatever, because I was in such a fuss in my own head. To then go under, and I had a female nurse stood next to me when they were putting me under, but she wasn't doing the operation, she was just doing the anaesthetic. And I was literally in tears while they were putting me under anaesthetics. I was like, what am I going to do? Like, I'm not being given a female doctor. The doctor's barely speaking English, and he's the main leader of this operation. And again, big up to him. He did an amazing job. I'm not going to say that he didn't, but it was terrifying. And then when I woke up, I was on my own. Remember, they kicked her out of the hospital. I was on my own, surrounded by men.
I came back though.
Yeah, you came back when they allowed you to come back.
Well, they basically said they were shutting the hospital. They were like, you've got to go. And I'm like,
I've woke
my
up.
partner's still, she's like in the middle of an operation. What do you mean you're closing the hospital?
I've literally woke up to half my womb chopped up and shredded inside of me, right? Not knowing what's going on, surrounded by men after having a man doing the operation. And it is horrible because Now, I don't get me wrong, I do not think, and I think I'd know if something had happened, I think my body would know. I do not think anything untoward happened to me during that surgery at all, I don't. But that's not the case for everybody. And
there is cases of that happening.
There is cases of that happening.
So that's why you need same sex.
Yeah, and it's horrifying, because especially when you're going through an operation like that, it can be confusing, because the pain that you're in down there is something that it's unexplainable. It is really unexplainable. But yeah, it's terrifying. So to know that you can't... I was sat there and I'd already asked for a female doctor. I'd already asked for a same-sex doctor. And they couldn't provide it. And it was either I have this doctor or I do not have the operation. And if I didn't have that operation, I won't be sat here right now speaking to you lot. Because I was bedbound for weeks at a time. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. But yeah, it's just for other women that go through this and do end up having horrendous things happening to them during their operations, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart, because as someone who's gone through that and asked for a same-sex doctor and not got one and then can't complain about it, it's beyond me. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I think actually Katie just said, a male Asian doctor who can hardly speak English told me it's all in my head.
Oh, I was told that of Asian male doctors and African women doctors. The only time I was told something right about what was going on, I think it was...
You should say that to the trans people instead, maybe.
I know. They kept telling me it was wrong. The only time I ever had sort of a correct thing was a white female doctor, and it was a few years before I was diagnosed with the endo, and she'd found exploded cyst residue in my womb. And she said, well, you're lucky they weren't cancerous, aren't you? I'm like, what do you mean I'm lucky they weren't fucking cancerous? How have you only just spotted them? And before her, I'd been having all male doctors or African lady doctors. They were the only doctors I was provided with. The only doctors. Not a lot of them could speak great English. They didn't know what was going on themselves. They kept sending me for the same scans over and over again that were producing the same results. They didn't know what was going on. You can't have that. You can't have that lack of understanding between patients and doctors in such a high sort of... I don't even know the word for it, but it's an intense situation to be in when you go, no one likes hospital. Hospital is terrifying for people. Even if it's something minor, you can't have doctors that you can't communicate working with you on a constant with stuff like that. 8 years it took. 8 fucking years.
You find that with...
it's common with endo,
that, yeah.
Very common with endometriosis.
Actually, a good example of what we're trying to say, to be fair, is when I had my surgery in, 2016.
Yeah.
Private. I had to travel across the country to have it done.
Yeah.
And this is because I couldn't have the operation on the NHS, by the way. I tried to get the operation done on the NHS. Andy Burnham said no.
But trans people are allowed to have their stuff on the NHS.
Yeah, but trans people can have their stuff. So even though I'm a biological woman, my surgery was cosmetic. But if it's a trans person, it's medical. It's medical. So that got denied anyway. So I went private and had it done and everything, and it was absolutely fantastic. Not a complaint in the world, right? But when I leave the hospital, and a few weeks go by. I was in recovery for like a month.
Yeah.
It came out that the doctor that did the operation was like a big scandal, and he was sleeping with his patients. I didn't get the impression it was unconsensual. No, but he was sleeping with the people he was operating on, and they were getting discounts on the operation. So I don't know if that's really consensual or if that's a bribe.
Yeah. See you later, Steve. Thank you for joining.
Cheers for joining, Steve. Thank you.
Hello, John. Welcome in.
So I don't know if that's technically a. Don't know if
it's a bit mental.
I mean, I'll just read you the.
Oh yeah, get the article.
The article. Bearing in mind, this was like quite a bit after I'd recovered and everything, and everything for me went swimmingly. There was no problems for me.
No, you're so great.
But this. Look at his face. He's like.
That's so funny.
It was good though. It was a bit weird when you stood there and they're just fucking marking you up. Like
drawing on you.
You're like a pig. It's like they're just like, I'll cut this bit off, I'll do this, I'll do that. Bam, 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 bam. I like marker pen, arrows and stuff. It was pretty funny. So I won't say his name, but Dr. Oh, okay, this is actually a different story.
Oh, stop.
This is from 2019. I had my surgery in 2016. So this is a different story.
What on earth?
So a surgeon who had a one-night stand with a boob op patient, wasn't me, after promising he'd give her sexiness back, has been suspended.
Sexy back. Down, down.
The doctor was invited out for a meal by the woman. She made the first move. Invited out for a meal as a thank you for her enhancement surgery, but the pair went back to his for a drink and had sex. The vulnerable patient in her 30s later lodged a complaint. Wait, I don't know what happened, later lodged a complaint claiming the Italian doctor had made her feel uncomfortable in medical appointments and used them to get close to her.
Why did you invite him for a meal?
Why did you invite him for a meal, yeah? She also said that when she was admitted for surgery in July the year before, he got too close to her when making pre-op markings. Now, I can say firsthand, I just told you about it. You are literally like a little pig. They're like, they're touching you in all manners of ways. They're lifting things up. They're putting things to the side. They're they're marking you. He's bringing sexy back.
He's bringing sexy back.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh.
Oh my God! Why did we let Justin Timberlake get away with the stuff that he was doing back in the day?
But the woman also said, yeah. So then he was getting too close to her when making pre-op markings by putting his hand on her lower back and pulling his. He got closer to me than that. The doctor, who worked in a private clinic, sent her text calling her a beautiful girl and babe and promising to give her sexiness back. See, that's a bit of a contentious story, that one. I don't know about that one. The story that happened immediately after my surgery was basically that I don't know if it was that he was sleeping with patients and giving them a discount, or if he was making moves on them to give them a discount. I don't know, but it was just weird, and I was like...
He's doing stuff.
I was like, shit, I didn't get a discount.
Yeah.
Joke.
Thank you, Rob Ross, for the £2. I think that's called after sales care.
I didn't get any of that. I got a good warranty, though.
She did get a good warranty. I've got to say, they're still holding up pretty finely. Those bad boys will be holding up for a while. Let me tell you.
One day...
The good stuff stems. I'm still waiting to hear from a specialist if I crush my disc will heal properly or not. It's got a bit better, but still not 100% right.
My mum's got that, but her disc got crushed and exploded. So she's got discs missing. Like, they slipped and now they're missing. I don't know where they went.
Yeah.
They went somewhere.
She got the op, then she shags the guy, then complains about it when he doesn't call back.
It might not have been the not call back. It might have. She might not have got the discount in the end. I don't know.
Big up Motivation Master, how are you ladies today? We're not bad, my darling, we're not bad. Well, come in and rant with us. We're doing a new story in Rant Live. I don't know. It's literally a picture of him on what looks like a plane or a taxi sequel.
maybe that's a picture he sent to her. He said, beautiful girl. Selfie.
That's what she didn't reply to. It was that picture. It was that picture.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So doctors and things, you do hear stuff like that. That's quite a mild story, but you do hear stories where people have been under anaesthetic and they've been assaulted and etc.
Yeah. Oh, it's mental, isn't it? I mean, there's a massive investigation going on at the minute into sexual misconduct on the NHS because there's been a lot coming out of the amount of people that have been sexually assaulted by NHS staff when they are there for appointments or operations. Mm-hmm. It's a massive investigation going on.
There's also like a couple of recent ones where there's been patients assaulted just whilst they're in the... Because when... I can't speak for every hospital, but when I was working in a hospital, at night time, there's basically fucking no one there, except for security, except for the odd nursing staff. It's a skeleton. It's skeleton staff. So you maybe have a nurse in charge, and then like maybe 2 other nurses, depending on the size of the ward. Yeah. Depending on who's in the thing. So when I did enhanced security, I would sit by beds of a patient who the nurses deemed either violent, vulnerable, or at risk of some kind. Sometimes they weren't any of the above, but maybe they'd done something previously, right? Etc. There's no way that anyone would, if there was security on the ward when someone was being watched, there's no way that anything like that could have happened. Yeah. But whilst I was working,
I remember what you're about to say.
When I was working at the MRI, with security, there was a Scottish bloke there who always insisted on working in the children's ward. And
getting goosebumps.
It sounds weird because it is, right? But at the time, you don't immediately think pedo. You don't immediately think that. You don't, and I don't. It's maybe I should, but I don't judge men like that really. If it's like if men want to work with. No, maybe I should judge men like that, but maybe if it's like when men say they want to protect women, I don't immediately go, well, you're a rapist. Do you know what I mean? It's not how it works.
This was a good few years ago as well, by the way, so it wasn't like...
I think it was literally just after COVID. Literally just after COVID. Yeah. But anyway, I left that job eventually, and when I left, one of my managers messaged me afterwards and sent me a video, and he'd been caught by a sting. So some people were up to it. He was literally on his way. I think he was on his way out of work, but in a Tesco's. Yeah. And he was caught, and he was messaging children, and you just fucking think, oh my God, that guy's been working on the children's ward, in enhanced security, looking after vulnerable, at-risk children. Oh my fucking God! You just think, how is that real?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've got no idea if anything, happened in that sense. I do know that he was told off once when I was there for being too rough. If anything, it wasn't anything.
It was restraining.
It was the restraints. He was too tough with it. I mean, it's really hard because sometimes you have to help the nurses force feed children. It's really, really, really difficult. It
was a difficult job, like
very emotionally draining, and you've got to, and you have to build a rapport with the kids. And I remember there was one particularly vulnerable 14-year-old that this guy was always around, and now I just it hurts my brain to think. She was the one who got me that card, for my birthday.
I remember.
God, she was sweet.
She was a darling.
She was really, really sweet,
and she was very, very poor.
Very poor. She had a fucking horrible life. Like you couldn't even imagine. Do you know what I mean? When you're hearing about the rape gang inquiries and stuff like that, and you're thinking, oh my God, it's that level. Yeah, it's that level. But salty. Thankfully, they caught him. It doesn't work. Obviously, doesn't work in security or anything like that anymore. God knows where he works now. But yeah, always on the night shift and always in the children's ward. It's very, very scary.
It's just weird stuff.
But as we know, predators go to where they can get to children.
Go to where they can access the
There was one in my primary school, and he evaded getting caught.
There's one in my high school.
It was our year 5 or 6 teacher, and he was also our piano teacher. So we had him outside of class as well. Yeah. But something happened. As kids in the class, you don't get told, but we all know something happened in that vein. And before he got sacked, he left to go and work at another school, a private school. In fact, the private fucking what? Do you not ask the previous employer? Ring ring. Hi, is this guy a good worker? No, he's a paedophile. Do you know what I mean? What the fuck? And then what's it called? I'm not even talking about that. Because I'll just have to go off on one.
Well, we're ranting later anyway. I was going to rant on it. Anyway,
I'm not even bothering.
multiple things.
Fuck all do was that. Yeah, so and then something happened at that private school, and he left again before he got sacked, and he became a full-time private piano teacher who goes to people's houses to teach them piano. Kids.
He's great with kids.
He's great with kids. You know what? Lovely man. Really, really wholesome, down to earth, and really knows how to treat children. He's really got a good rapport with the kids. It's like, fucking hell, man.
We had it in high school. It was our IT teacher. And I remember he ended up got rid of, but he used to do weird things like touch girls' legs under the tables and all sorts, and I say it was weird. But he was got rid of. Yeah, it's just mad, but they do. Predators go to where they can get to the victims easier.
Funnily enough, Justice, it was a Catholic school. Funny that.
Oh, it's mental.
Oh,
it's
yes, he was.
mental.
He was really in touch with the kids.
Oh, it's not right.
He was.
It's not right. It's not okay. It's not okay.
I didn't have no bad experiences with him. I think it was just the one. You know, like that's just. I think it was just one child because we were in year 5 or year 6.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, let's just bear this in mind. In both year 5 and year 6, we went on school trips where we stayed overnight with these teachers.
Oh yeah, we did that. Yeah.
Stop! Leave the kids alone!
Why can nobody leave the children alone? I do not understand it. I don't. Oh my God! I don't know if I've told you all. I think I might have told you all briefly. The incentives for the kids.
Oh,
did we tell you?
I don't think they've been over this. Oh no! Wait.
We did, didn't
we?
We
did. I think we did it last.
We went over it. Yeah, we did.
I think we did it last live. Yeah.
I remember. But yeah, it's just absolute madness. Absolute madness, to be quite honest with you.
Right, let's move away from child groomers for a second, because it's been, I feel like we've had nothing but fucking just pedos for the whole beginning of this year and the whole half of, it's just every day there's a paedophile.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh... yeah, in other news, I would like to actually, let me get this back up because it's something that's doing my head in, and I just want to know what...
Hello, CCD.
Hey, CCD. Why didn't you pick me? You know what? Actually why? Because I could already play the piano. I didn't need teaching. I'm not even joking. So I didn't have to go to those classes. I already played the piano.
Yeah.
So I didn't...
Just watched Ned take down a drone.
Landed on his head.
No one knew what was going on when that drone fell, you know. We all just looked and went, oh my God, what's just dropped out of that tree? A nest, a bird. And it was a fucking drone. The drone just landed on top of everyone. Hey, teachers, leave those kids alone.
You know what though? When I was in school, like, we didn't have the cane or anything like my mum did or anything like that. But they were pretty brutal. It's not like it is now. It's oh, did it land on you? I thought it landed on Ned's head. I thought it was.
That's really funny. It just smacks human face.
Like remember when someone threw a Quran at him?
Oh my God! Do you guys remember that video?
A long time ago, someone launched a Quran.
Quran
at Hugh's head. He was just stood nearby. Someone went to hit him, and then someone just launched a Quran and just boom.
smacked him right in the face.
And he still doesn't talk about Islam.
Hugh! God's sake. Do you know what it is? And we said it before, right? Now, the far left extremists are literally buddying up with the Islamists, teaming together. They come through one to the other, right round to the tip of the horseshoe, they both meet. And it's the exact same as the extreme far right. All they ever talk about is anti-Jews. Oh, the Jews, it's the Jews. Oh, it's the Jews. Candace Owens type shit. Do you know what I mean? But they will never, ever, ever say anything about Islam.
I've got a theory about this, actually. I'm not speaking about Hugh specifically, but I've got a theory about that because it's like, I actually think that's fair. I think they're talking about the only foreigners, I say that like that, the only foreigners that they feel safe to talk about. Talking about Islam, gets you a fatwa, gets you beat up, gets you, you know, makes it that you can't walk safely in the street because, you know.
Well, it's look, I think we had a conversation about it as well. Like, what do you have in common between the far left and the Islamists that are thinking that way, it's all Jew, and the far right extremists that are doing it? They both hate Jews.
hate Jews. They really, really do.
They both
I guess
hate
I guess we can't speak for all far left and all far right. Whatever.
No,
whatever. But that's
we
where,
know which ones we mean.
That's where they marry up, innit?
Yeah. I will call her.
She's the dreaded girl. That's
I
what.
will call her dreaded. Oh, who's the R in MKR then? Your mother.
No.
It's
your last name, isn't it?
Yeah, it's my last name.
I'm gonna clock
Briggs
off.
has some amazing eyes. Get your head right into the camera.
No,
Show everyone your
no.
beautiful eyes. Show them all. Show them all your gorgeous eyes. Kids need a bit telling off these days. They get away with murder and are taught to be delicate victims.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
battered when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
did.
god.
Yeah.
My mum would clock that shoe off and I swear to God she'd chase me around there and sometimes when I got a bit older it was funnier, but with like on our stairs it was the staircase and then a corner.
Yeah.
Corner like
Ours
that.
was like that. Mm.
Corner, so you'd run. She'd be like, you've done something wrong. Obviously, she's not beating the shit out of me for nothing. I've done something wrong. I was a little shit. So she's like, do you want the shoe? Don't make me get that shoe.
It had a
and
heel
she'll
on it.
It was a fucking hard heel as well. She'd take it off and she'd absolutely leg it after me, and I'd be fucking sprinting. And I'd get up the stairs, and I'd be, like scrambling.
Yeah.
You're going so fast, you run all fours up the stairs, and then you hit that corner. And it slows you right down, and then you can't go anywhere. You got nowhere to go anymore. You go and she's like fuck, bow your ass like that, and that was normal. I was a little shit. I was a little shit. It didn't really. Absolutely that.
Get in the corner, you little fuck. MK rat ass.
MK Ras class.
MK ras class. Well, MK, you want to remind me of your name again? No. I like the mysteriousness behind it. We all had a corner. There was always that corner that
That's
you got
it.
stuck on.
Does anyone have a story like this though? Like I remember.
I used to get my bare legs. Oh yeah.
Honestly, yeah. And what you'd say is like, afterwards you'd be like, oh, she fucking tanned my ass. She tanned it.
Wash your mouth out with fairy liquid.
I got a bar of soap. I got the bar of soap. I was told afterwards that was abuse. I was like, what? I was swearing. That was the punishment for me swearing as a child.
Yeah, you had to eat soap.
Scrub your mouth out with
That's
soap.
what the lefties need. Good old granny bending slipper across the ass. And not one of them have ever had it.
Oh God, I wish it was a slipper. This was a full-on sandal. Do you know what I mean? Like not even a Jesus softy sandal, like a proper hard plastic with a little heel. I can't even explain it. It was one of them sacks of shoes she wore so much that it had her toes impressed on it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you remember? You might have a story like this as well, but right. I remember like the first time that it stopped working. If you know what I mean, the shoe stopped working, and I was at my mum's friend's house, and oh my God, it was probably the worst. She didn't give a shit that someone else was in front of her. She was not embarrassed to discipline me at all in the street, in the shop, at someone. We were guests in someone's house, and I'd done something wrong. I've broke something, whatever. And she's like, she's fucking chased me, and she's slapped my ass or whatever, and I've gone, didn't even hurt anyway. Didn't even hurt anyway, and she went, you what? Bah, 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 bah. It
didn't fucking hurt, did it not?
Yeah.
It fucking will. Say that again, I dare you. Yeah.
It's always
gritting through the teeth.
You fucking stop it now.
You do that again, I fucking dare you.
Like
in fucking public.
In Tesco's or something, just like fucking do it again. Actually, I think mine was like quick save.
Oh my God.
We didn't shop at Tesco's.
Bag and booze, mate. Remember bag and booze? There's still loads of them about, actually. You'd get slapped 10 times over if you said that to me.
Honestly, it causes a reaction, that one, I tell you.
Yeah.
But that wasn't, to me, that was not, it was discipline. I was a proper little shit. But now you can't discipline your kids at all, it seems.
No, you're not allowed to. You've got to affirm every type of anything that they've got. Shall I go onto my homepage and see what's on there?
Yeah, the other thing I was only going to talk about was the Jim Ratcliffe thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just because it's just annoyed the fuck out of me that these someone's paid for a billboard in Trafford that's like, immigrants have done more for us than any billionaire, whatever, and it's just like, are you taking the what we're talking about? Because if you're talking about Jim Ratcliffe's personal income tax, yeah, he doesn't pay any because he registers living in Monaco, but how much does he pay for his businesses?
Yeah, like he actually does pay tax into the country, as in
He pays
millions a year.
He pays tax in other places as well because his business operates in other countries.
But in terms of this country alone, what is it? Something like fucking 110 million.
From 2017 to 2018, they've paid £110 million in tax. Just last year alone, end of 2024, he'd paid 74 million euro. It's like they are paying. They're paying millions of pounds in tax. I don't know.
Isn't that about the United dude? Yeah.
I mean, the Manchester United thing, that's his smallest bit of income.
Yeah.
That's just, I think, it doesn't own the whole of United, obviously. That's a small amount of income. His main business is this chemical company.
Yeah.
Called INEOS, something like that.
If they were going to tax me $4 billion, I'd leave too. Well, that's the thing.
That's kind of what
they're going
we're
on
getting at.
saying tax the rich more, but then you've got, for example, a rich man here paying hundreds of millions a year in tax, and you're saying, oh, tax them more. If you're going to tax them more than that, they're going to fuck off. Now, where does the money come from to pay for that tax hole that's missing? Us.
Exactly.
So you want to get rid of the billionaires
we do need richer people
paying these massive amounts of tax into the country to keep the country afloat. On top of what we're paying stuff as well for taxes as the people, but you get rid of that massive load. You've got a massive hole to fill there. A massive, massive money hole. And the only thing that can be done to save that money hole is to higher the taxes for the working people.
It's like, I mean, I'm sure, like, it is that. If I was being taxed millions and millions and millions for, quite frankly, the change that's been in the country, I wouldn't be paying it either, and I'd fuck off as well.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. To me, that's mental. And then the Greens and the leftists want to say billionaires don't pay enough, and maybe they don't pay. I don't think our tax system is the best tax system anyway, but maybe they don't pay as much as they could.
But they're paying in accordance to what the tax system is telling them.
At the minute, well, not the income tax. Obviously, it's fucked off, but. In terms of business, it's got business. Is that company? Someone just put it there actually. INEOS.
Yeah,
it's a big chemical giant company.
Thank you, Chris.
It operates in loads of countries. He pays hundreds of millions of euros in tax
to everywhere that his
hundreds of millions, and we lose that if we go tax the billionaires more. We should be a bit more of a haven, not like a haven, but like we should be encouraging people to have that type of mindset and wealth.
Yeah.
It trickles down then.
Yeah.
Also, how many people in this country does that company employ? How much do those people who are working there pay in tax?
Yeah.
How much employee tax?
Yeah.
It's like you can't just sit there and go, you can't just do that.
And provides a shit, yeah, exactly.
Shitload of jobs, and immigrants are a net drain on the economy.
Yeah, and we say this every time we're live with you all, whether we're out, whether we're here, we say this every goddamn time. We are a tiny island, there is no more room, and the reason things are going up and up and up and that there's nothing left for anybody is because we've got way too many people that have been coming and been shipped in, making things worse because there's not enough room. There's simply not enough room.
To me, an obvious thing to me is, if you have more, especially if you have a massive influx of people at once, that equals more tax because there's more people to provide for. So to me, it's fucking stupid to say if we have more people, we'll have more people paying tax, so the tax will be less. It doesn't really work out because the people, they're not paying tax. A lot of them aren't paying tax.
Isn't it funny as well?
A lot of them aren't registered as citizens, so they can't pay tax.
But isn't it funny as well that this migrant stuff with the compensation for the phones has come out just before the new tax year? What are you going to do? Raise our taxes so you can afford to give them the compensation?
It is so infuriating.
Are you going to raise our taxes again so you can afford to give the illegal migrants compensation for you taking the phones off him? Because apparently taking the phones off him is a breach of human rights. Where was Tommy Robinson's human rights? When he had his phone talk and he was charged under terrorism.
Put into isolation.
Put into isolation for God knows how long. But you're letting in actual potential terrorists and giving them $6,500 to be here because you took the phone. With our money. Our tax money.
And to be honest, when I was in my... Obviously, you know, in my last job I was paid fucking so much tax, I might as well not even been working. It was crippling how much... I know it's obvious, the more money you make, the more tax you pay. But I just think the tax brackets... I just think the tax brackets are so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I was coming out with, like, nothing, basically.
Yeah.
Like, survival money. Yeah. And then because I'm on that high wage, the council say to me, I'm not eligible for any help whatsoever. I'm not eligible to even apply for a council fucking house. But someone can come over and get one like that. Or be put in a fucking... Do you know, I think I've never been put in a 4-star hotel by the government, I have to say. Like, I did have a work trip to London once with my work, like, for that property, and then... That was all paid for. That was about as... And that's not government. That was just about as much as I've ever been given for free of anyone.
Yeah, literally. But curry. Love me curry. Hey, listen, we love curry too. We're not saying, right? We're not the type of people that are saying, oh my God, everyone that's not the same skin colour as me needs to go. It's nothing to do with that. It's nothing to do with that.
I do care about... I do care to an extent about, you know, ethnic replacement.
Yeah, to an extent, 100%, because... I said it to Hugh on the live on the weekend. Everywhere else is allowed to care about their ethnic selves and their ethnic...
everyone's allowed to preserve
their ethnicity. They're allowed to preserve it. Why are we being shunned for wanting that? We're not saying that no one should be allowed here. We're not saying that... Oh.
Death penalty.
Has that just been put in the mud? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring it. In fact, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me and I'll pop it in my save now and we can have a look at it. But yeah, it
wow.
Wow.
We'll go through that right now.
We'll go through it now.
Because that's one to highlight. You rarely hear that kind of thing, so that's really one to highlight.
I'll get it up because if it's on here, I can click it and save it myself.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, it's on your phone. Yeah.
Let me save it now.
Oh, smash a fucking face in. sorry. Cut that out, Soph.
Cut that out, Sophie.
That's a little inside joke there. Oh my God, look at him.
I'm going to save it now. Alright, give me a second, gang. Let me refresh my bookmarks so we can get it on for you. Right, so big up to our mods that have just sent this story through to us 1 hour ago via Grifty. Trans man, biological woman, accused of repeatedly assaulting women with a prosthetic penis despite her pleas and safe word. Zainab Jamshid, who identified as a man at the time, is on trial at Hove Crown Court for 14 sexual offences, including assaults using a prosthetic worn constantly during the relationship. The victim was allegedly strangled with hands and a metal bar, punched, hit with a wine bottle, and had a Z scratched into her leg amid coercive control. Prosecutors said Jamshid ignored cries to stop and a safe word during the attacks at a hotel, home and another location. Jamshid now identifies as a woman again and denies all charges in the ongoing child. Hang it. That is a vile excuse of a woman. How dare you? I find it 10 times worse when a woman does something.
Yeah.
I really do, because for me, it goes against all natural instincts of a
Goes
woman.
against your entire...
It goes against all natural instincts of a woman to do something like that. That is vile. You are vile. Absolutely vile. That is disgusting.
That's a good point, Luke. No, she identifies as a woman now. For that reason exactly.
Yeah.
For that reason exactly, I bet, because they wouldn't have a good time in a male prison.
Nope. Look at it. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Let me find out more about that.
Yeah,
that is
find out more.
absolutely fucking disgusting.
Hey up, lasses. Hey up, exploding eyeballs. How you doing? Welcome in. Is that a woman? Looks like Michael Jackson. It is a woman.
It does look
like Michael Jackson.
It looks like Blanket a little bit.
Yeah, it does look like Blanket.
Or is it Prince? I don't know.
Oh yeah, can't remember. Prince or Blanket, guys. What do you reckon? I was shocked to see that too. It's honestly, I find it so much more horrendous when it's a woman committing these type of atrocities. I really do. Because how can you go against?
It's really important to highlight because you're
yeah.
always hearing about trans women doing it.
Yeah.
And when you're having a debate with anyone, they always bring up, well, trans men. Sorry, they'll always bring up the argument women do it too. It's like, and I personally, I fucking well know that.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? I fucking well know that. But it's what's predominantly.
Yeah.
But this, it's just absolutely disgusting. And reading it, this is why I want to know more about it, because reading it there, a prosthetic worn constantly during the relationship sounds like have you seen a packer?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen a packer?
Yeah.
I think you can get ones that pump up and become like solid or whatever. But normally they're like soft because it's meant to give the appearance of a penis, but not the function of a penis.
No. It makes me think it's something more than that. And it might be an SO. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I can say the word on here.
Oh yeah. Well,
just
you wouldn't wear that constantly.
No, you wouldn't
You'd wear a packer constantly.
You wouldn't think so.
So
but just with them talking about the assault with it.
It also sounds like they were doing some sort of 50 Shades of Grey shit in a hotel. And this person's not responding to safe words and all that kind of thing. They've obviously, if there's a safe word that's been said and not adhered to, there's obviously been one agreed upon.
Yeah. And then if you're not agreeing, if you're not stopping when that safe word is being used, you have crossed the line. You have crossed the line with that person that you are having that time with. They have given you a safe word and trusted you with themselves in that moment, and you have ignored it.
So it's a bit more information.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So it's basically allegations that cover a 2-year relationship that the ex-girlfriend is described as violent and controlling. She's the complainant. The pair met at a college and began an intimate relationship. Prosecutors allege that Jamshed, I'm not saying it, I don't care to say it correctly, wore a prosthetic penis constantly throughout the relationship and used it repeatedly to sexually assault the woman, including at the hotel in Woking. Isn't that where we went? With that woman who kept taking her top off? No.
No.
That was, what was that called?
It wasn't
Worksop. The victim, so
that was the
used it to, that's the first one. Used it to repeatedly sexually assault the woman at the hotel in Woking. That's the first alleged incident in 2023. At home and at another location, so 3 separate times. The victim allegedly cried, begged for it to stop, used a safe word, but these are all ignored. Additional charges include physical violence such as strangulation, punching, hitting with a wine bottle, scratching a Z into the victim's leg. I mean, come on. Mm-hmm. That's branding.
Mm-hmm.
Coercive and controlling behaviour, so 14 sexual offences.
Locking her in the bathroom.
Locking her in the bathroom, yeah. Whatever this person, this creature has pleaded not guilty. I don't want to look at it. And the trial is ongoing as of the 16th, so it's ongoing. So we'll follow that up.
We'll follow that up. We'll
because I want to know the.
Yeah.
Wait. I mean, this has given me another case just like it. This one with Jamshed has been covered by several UK outlets, but there's an older, unrelated case from 2022 by someone else called Tarjit Singh that involved basically the same thing, a trans man using a prosthetic in deceptive sexual encounters. So have you ever seen that film? Is it called Boys Don't Cry?
Yeah.
where they had the
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Chloe Sevigny was in it.
Yeah.
Who was the lead now? Shit. It was a good movie, but it was horrific.
Yeah.
But it was about a trans man. I think they got raped in it, and they also had sexual encounters with a female, but the female didn't know they were a trans man.
Yeah.
And they used a prosthetic and all that, which is also rape.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how you don't notice that, but personally, but
It's
it's different to a real penis, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, that was too much information.
Let me just catch up the chat a minute while they're responding to
I know.
what's
Sorry,
going on.
I know. I was.
Susan, correct. Disgusting creature. Absolutely disgusting. Is she a Muslim? Don't know. Doesn't say.
It's kind of hot. How
Yeah,
is rape hot?
Juicy,
Dude?
there's something wrong with you, dude. There's something wrong with you, dude. If you think rape's hot, there's something seriously wrong with you, dude.
I guess some people like CNC.
I guess, but that's definitely turned into a NC,
Yeah.
not a C. Make Albion great again. Big up, sweetheart.
Yes, make
Welcome
Albion
in,
great again.
my darling. I know, my God, indeed. How many times do we both say this to you? Like, we know that women do this. We know it's not just men. And here you go. Here's your proof.
Yeah, I know women
And we
do
find
this.
it 10 times worse when it's a woman because it goes against our natural fucking instincts. It's disgusting.
CRF said I've never heard of.
Prosthetic penis. Fuck off.
I'm jealous of you that you've never heard of one. Thank you. You cute innocent young mind there. I love
Hillary
that.
Swank.
Hilary Swank. Thank you,
Hillary
Dean Bozzy.
Swank. That's crap, man. The whole point of that kind of sexual activity is trust. Exactly.
It's
and the
built
trust
on
has
it.
been broke.
It's built on it, and if you're not responding to, that's what the whole point of the fucking safe word is. You don't say the safe word for a joke, do you?
Nope.
Do you know what I mean?
Why put them in prison at all? Just, I can't say on YouTube then. You know.
I agree. If
Yeah.
it's proven to an undeniable amount.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. 100%. It's just fucking mental, innit?
Really
Absolutely
mental.
mental.
Look at them, they think they're cool.
I know.
They think they're like. Do you remember when Lady Gaga did that male character at the fucking, was it Grammys or whatever?
Yeah.
They think they're them.
Yeah,
what was
they
it?
do.
Was it Ricky or something? The Italian guy Ricky that they were dragging
I
up
think
as.
so, yeah. Disgusting. You vile bitch. Mate, you vile bitch. Is there any more stories that have been sent? Let me have a look. Let me have a look, because you
I might
guys
have
send us
some-
some right juicy stuff.
I might have some saves. Let me look at mine. I know I've saved a whole bunch today.
It sent us another article in it. Let me have a
Go on, yeah.
gander.
Oh, another article on the same thing.
Yeah, let me have
Yeah.
a look. Yeah, pretty much. I'm sorry, but who does this person think they are? Who does this person, right, think they are? Do they think they're cool? Because they're not. They're really not cool. Oh, it's disgusting. Ugh.
Where's my saved?
Ugh. You've got to go on more. It's being weird, and then go on to bookmarks.
Fucking doing that for.
I don't know, because it's weird. Nice one. Top Raina sent in a list, and it's the top 5 taxpayers of 2025.
Ooh, good stuff.
Number 1 and 5 are both owners of online gambling companies.
Of course. We're going to guess that.
Yeah.
Gambling's
right,
a
so
very big industry.
number 1 is Fred and Peter Doan and family, and they are the guys for Betfred. Excuse me, sorry. So they are the owners of Betfred, and they paid an amount of 400.1 million in tax in 2025. Alex Gerko, who's a trader, paid 331.4 million in tax at the end of 2025. Chris Rocco's a bond trader, 330 million 2025. Stephen Rubin and family, chair of Pentland Group, 325.6 million in tax at the end of 2025. Denise, John and Peter Coates, Bet365, 227.1 million at the end of 2025. Like, how much more tax do you want these people to pay?
They want them to pay like double what they're already paying. It's like, you could always contribute.
These people have worked hard to get where they're at. They've worked hard to earn the money they're earning, to build up what they've built up.
This is what I meant
and
before.
they're still paying a shit ton of tax, and I want to pay more.
This is what I meant before, though. It's like, I felt like I was paying I felt like there was no point in me working. I was paying so much tax. I was barely, even though I was on a really, really good pay, like really good, the best I've ever been on.
Yeah.
And I still couldn't really afford to live properly because I had to privately rent and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, that felt pointless for me. So imagine you're earning millions, and yeah, you're a lot more comfortable, obviously, but it's like, I just don't know.
There is a little last bit as well. I was reading that then, T. Want the answer, they've just doubled the taxes on online gambling for 2026 from 21% to 40%. So this year, the numbers that I've just mentioned are going to go up double. Because basically the rate of remote gaming duty is going to be increased from 21% in tax to 40% in tax from the 1st of April.
I remember him saying it a while ago actually now, when it happened.
Yeah. They're not going to, that's what I mean, they're not going to say if we keep increasing it at that rate. How? You doubled it. You've doubled it. In one tax year, you've doubled it to 40% from 21%. And you think these people are going to stay? As soon as these people go, we've got a massive financial gap that we will not be able to fill.
Vacuum that we'll have to fill with the highest bidder, basically.
Yeah. They want to tax you twice. Once when you burp and once when you fart. Destroying the environment is expensive.
So that thing happened with that person getting arrested yesterday as well?
What thing, sorry?
That prolific...
Oh my God, yes, this harassing weirdo.
I forgot about this. So it's a long... standing story, really. There's basically like a radical trans activist called Lindsay Watts. Have you got it in your search at all?
No, but I can search it up.
Andy, what's it called? This guy posted it. I think Lightning Lex might have posted it. I'm not sure.
What's he called? And in NGO.
No, I think. It's like a... That's good, isn't it? Yeah, so he posted about it on the 14th. So basically, this radical trans activist named Lindsay Watson was arrested in Manchester on the 14th. He's known for hiding his face. He's infamous for reporting on transphobic people to the police and just making complaint after complaint after complaint. So he's gone after loads of women, basically, who dare speak up. To the point that it's harassment. They were also a police officer during this. So a trans police officer was harassing female activists who were just basically against the trans ideology. And they
getting him arrested and everything.
And they were fired for gross misconduct. But they were arrested yesterday, so it's a big old story. Apparently,
2 days ago.
Well, 2 days ago, sorry. So a couple of days mixed up.
It's all right.
And it was, like if I can just read this little bit. So the police tried to throw the press off the scent, but female activists basically heard that this person was in the civil justice centre going through a case to try and get someone else in trouble. They've rung up the police and gone, that guy that you've got a warrant for his arrest.
He's right here.
Is he?
Look at it.
Is it the civil justice
Look
centre?
at it. Money shot.
And actually the police whipped down there and arrested him.
Yeah. Could have said, move the sign out of your hands.
Pretty buzzing, to be honest. And we do have a picture of we do actually have a picture of them because they do like to hide their faces.
Will it be in the comments more than
I think I've got it here.
Lindsay Watson, this one.
I don't know who that. No, I don't know who that is.
There we go. There it is.
That's the one. Yeah.
There it is.
That's supposed to be a female police officer.
That's Lindsay Watson, previously Alex Harwood.
Isn't it funny how they changed the last name as well? Mm-hmm. What's the reason for changing your last name other than to conceal your identity entirely?
Exactly, you've just said it.
There you go.
You've literally just said
it.
And
you often find as well, I say often, I found with a few cases that I've heard of, especially people in positions of authority like this, they'll commit a crime as a man with their male name, etc., and then they'll transition and change the name, and they get away with the crime because they're a different person now. Yeah. They're a different person.
What the hell is even that?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
I'm a trans criminal. I identify as innocent. I heard there was 3 stabbings the other day that no one told about in Piccadilly Gardens.
I think there was a stabbing in. To be honest with you, if we're going by stabbings in Manchester, it's literally it's sometimes multiple a day. Yeah. There was a stabbing in South Manchester somewhere, I think, the day before yesterday. I'm not sure about Piccadilly Gardens though. The vloggers don't normally like to go to Piccadilly Gardens on a Sunday. They normally do Friday and Saturday when all the action is.
Action. I say that lightheartedly. Action. Honestly, I'm fed up with people, mate. I'm not going to lie to you, all chat. I'm absolutely fed up with the majority.
Oh no, but we have to just get over it because we're in it for our reasons and other people are in it for their reasons, and we can't speak to that.
No, we can't. All I know is, I've got purpose. Purpose is to show the truth.
Wow.
Find out the truth myself.
Just to add on, just to go back to the story we were talking about before with the Antifa in France and the young gentleman named Quentin who unfortunately lost his life. There's been a video posted.
Is this Tommy?
Yeah. Go on, Tommy.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Tommy Tiernan. Who's that?
1 hour ago. This one? Oh, that's 33 minutes ago. There you go.
So far left degenerate. Sorry, it made me laugh that. Some Antifa basically
tearing
down posters of him. He's just been killed.
One of them saying, "I'm in favour of Quentin's death." I'll let you play it. I won't mute us for a minute because it's only a short one. But I'll let you hear what they're saying, at least.
Récupère la mort d'un étudiant, pas des buts politiques. Je trouve ça dégueulasse. Arrêtez de faire les innocents, arrêtez de faire les innocents. Vous savez très bien pourquoi on milite. C'est contre l'extrême droite et contre la récupération politique de la mort des jeunes. Récupère la mort d'un étudiant, pas des buts politiques.
What?
This comment.
Debuzzy!
Go back because there was something else there on his there about. I think it was also about the Antifa thing, the top one. Not the top one, but the one below it, I'm sure. Wait.
This one?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's in Barcelona. This is it's in Barcelona. They were tearing down posts in Barcelona.
Yeah. So, young patriots respond to an anti-fascist boycott at a tribute in Barcelona to Quentin, the young Frenchman murdered in France. We are not going to allow the far left violence against our people. I'll just move it up so you can see the video whilst we're talking to you. It's goddamn ridiculous at this point. Well and truly, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like,
it just begs belief, doesn't it?
Don't understand. Yes, sorry. Stick your fat up your fucking arse shooting reds. Damn!
Oh, God.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And stuff like this happens all the time as well. Yeah. What happened to that lad in Piccadilly Gardens the other day? Robbed for his scooter. The guy was kicking him in the face for a scooter, mate. For
a scooter.
You can rent them in town. There's fucking lime scooters. You don't have to kick anyone in the face for it.
That's horrendous, that. I'm sorry, but that's absolutely diabolical. There he is. God, there's Quentin.
I can't look at it. It makes me so sad, that.
It's absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. And this is a compilation of videos of him going out.
And they say, like Mike's saying, they say that the Patriots are dangerous or the right are dangerous or whatever. I've not... I just don't get it.
Big up Nothing But Elliot in the chat. They all need locking up in a Victorian-style mental hospital, or better still, shut out the cannon. Basically. Big up Justice for the £5 super chat. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we did, to be honest. I mean, when it's union funded and they've got a union, not just a rep, but a union officer there, they are being paid £50 to £70 an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what... That's the available information.
Yeah, and the available information when you actually go looking is the funding comes from, if you look where it comes from, is Labour. Labour funds...
I don't know anymore.
Well, we don't know about Antifa, but we know when it comes to stand up to racism and that, they're all funded by the likes of Hope Not Hate, who are funded by Labour. But yeah, if you see the Union flags there, 100% funded.
I mean, to be fair, we probably have to go and look again and revise the model that we had, because the way things are split up now.
Yeah, because that was the last year, wasn't it? Everything's split off. People have started pushing each other away.
Like, Antifa are going nowhere near Socialist Worker Party or Stand Up to Racism.
Yeah.
So, like, even on Saturday, for example, when the Britain First march happens, Antifa are meeting in Sackville Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
They've got no right being there.
Nope.
In Alan Torrens Park, but we move. And then Stand Up to Racism, oh my God.
With Jeremy Corbyn in Piccadilly Gardens!
Can you imagine Jeremy Corbyn in Piccadilly Gardens?
No! Stop off! Jeremy Corbyn
Yeah.
thinks has the audacity to come into Manchester and stand there in Piccadilly Gardens with all the stand up to
It's
racism
fucking
Socialist
funny,
Workers
that.
Party. You taking the piss out of my life. Honest to God. Big up Kelbone, what have I missed?
Oh, you've missed loads. And
I'm
actually,
ranting like absolute cats.
to be fair, we are coming off quite soon, so I'd suggest watching it all again. Has it been fun? I don't know. We've always just talked about a lot of paedophiles. There's all paedophiles everywhere. It's not fun.
Well, it's alright, because when we do go, we're not going just yet, but we'll be doing soon, I'll be playing the video for you guys again.
Are you playing the video?
For the outro, so you can watch it for the outro, and then I'm going to upload it.
Are you going to upload it? Yeah. I think, was it Nelly that was asking for it?
Yeah, Nelly and a couple of others as well, but I didn't know that. But thank you for your support, guys. I'm terrible with remembering people sometimes, especially names. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Jezza in the Hood, it's not even right. It's not right.
Imagine that, honestly.
It's not right.
I know they did that Your Party thing a bit ago, but that was in an enclosed space. This is open air. This is like, it's a bit different. I mean, I imagine he wouldn't do it in the summer, but
3 hours ago, another day, another invader convicted of sexually attacking our people. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because what the fuck? Mahand Magid followed the student and began talking to her before he forced his way into a close, which is what would be called a cul-de-sac.
Kind of thing, I think.
For those who don't know, I know different countries call it different things as well. A close, and raped her as she arrived back at her address on February the 9th last year. Wow. He was being housed at the Alexander Thompson Hotel in Argyle Street in Glasgow at the taxpayers' expense.
This is, I mean, something that's really just glaringly obvious to point out to me is these men obviously think they can come here and do that. There's obviously something. It's not just a cultural difference, because if I go to another country, it's not like if I go on holiday, for example, or I lived in Greece for a little bit. I didn't do anything like that. I didn't think I could do things out of the ordinary. I didn't think I had more freedom. I didn't think like, oh, I can go out and commit crimes, or, you know what I did? I worked.
Yeah.
I worked while I was there.
I worked my goddamn ass off. Oh yeah, that's what we needed to talk about. Thank you for reminding me,
Nice,
Debotte.
well,
Thank you for reminding me.
I don't know if I worked
my
my arse off. I was pretty lenient.
We were going to speak about that, so thank you for the reminder. Let me just save it on what you sent, so I don't have to find it again in here. So if you've not seen already, there are currently Jew hunters out in the streets of Sheffield. I also did some further research. They are also out in the streets of Brighton and a lot of down south areas.
They are getting started in Manchester too.
They are getting started in Manchester.
Slowly starting in Levenshulme area. So watch out.
They are a group of people called the Apartheid-Free Zone group, and they are going around door to door, knocking on, saying, "Will you boycott this place and this place that support or funded by Israel, whichever they want anything to do with Israel? Will you boycott them? Will you boycott them?" Door to door, and when they say no, they're writing down their address, writing all the details.
Yeah, they're definitely making notes of it. And what's mint is, these two ladies, we sort of briefly met them, didn't we, in Manchester that day? Yeah. Absolute legends. Another lesbian couple out there smashing it. Yeah. What's Tony on about?
I'm going to have a look now, because I didn't see. They need to explain what they're going to do to make sure the victims get their money back at crypto.
Oh, we don't do crypto. What are you talking about? The cartel coin.
I know.
Get out of here.
We will play it for you, and we'll silence ourselves while we're playing it because you need to watch and listen to this.
Absolutely, we've got to find the other clips too, though, because one of the guys, this one that looks like a massive demon. Look at this, look at his face, man. Looks like a demon.
His eyes, his actual eyeballs are red.
Maybe he's poorly, but still, he looks scary. Went to headbutt Lex.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, Lightning Lex is a legend as well. So make sure you get following
Lightning
Lex.
a partner.
Yeah. Get following them. Let me just mute ourselves so you can listen to this disgusting stuff.
Knock on again, which you are Jew hunting from door to door. Are you taking records of the people that answer you in what you call an anti-Zionist way? Are you taking records of their addresses?
Don't answer the question.
I'm not answering any questions. Just go away.
No. We're going to follow you around, and every door you knock on, we'll tell them you're Jew hunting.
No, we've got to abandon it. We're going to stop.
You've got to stop?
Yeah.
Good. You should stop. You should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. I'm fine to be photographed. I'm not a Jew hater.
Another one,
No, I'm not.
I'm not doing anything of the sort that you are doing.
I'm only asking people to boycott Israeli goods.
Okay, so you're actually what's your hat symbolise?
My hat symbolises a melon.
Watermelon.
A watermelon in support of the Palestine people.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, look at
But you're knocking on doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asking people to show their support for Palestine.
And if they don't,
We just go away and say
you go
sorry.
away. Do you take a
Thank you
note
very
of the door?
No. Well, we're taking note of doors that we've knocked on, but we don't put anything down.
I see. So
Just
you're
so we don't
taking
do
a
it
note
again.
of doors you've
No.
knocked on.
Only so
And
that
the
we don't
ones
do
you
it
don't
again.
do it again, what kind of answers would they give that you don't knock on their door again?
Some of them say yes, some of them say no, some of them say I'll think about it.
And which doors don't you knock on? The Jews or the Jew supporting
We do
people?
knock on everybody's door.
Yeah, and the
whoever
ones
they
who,
are.
and you're telling me that there are some doors you don't knock on again. Which doors are they?
We don't knock on doors.
So you record the ones that give you an answer that is against your politics, is that right?
We record, we say no answer, or not interested, or supportive.
So you're not interested ones then?
Yeah.
You're making a note of those addresses?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. You are Jew
No,
hunting.
we're saying that we
you
won't
are
go there
Jew
again.
hunting.
They're not Jews, most of them.
If you click on the actual
Post.
yeah, you might get the other videos.
Yeah. Because there's a video as well where she's actually following him, shouting, Jew hunt, to let everyone know what they're doing. You know when she's going around shouting Jew hunters behind her. I thought you said where?
No, I didn't say anything.
It sounded like you said where. Someone said where in my ear then.
Maybe I think I might have said yeah. Maybe.
All right. Terrifying me. Let me have a look on her profile because be on Jean's as well, won't it?
Should be.
Should be. Let's have a look, Jean. We were laughing at some of your comments, by the way, while we were watching that. You lot are absolutely hilarious.
We won't answer any questions.
Oh, here's one.
Another one.
Since South Yorkshire Police is speaking to the press about inauthenticity of our videos, everybody probably needs to see one where the watermelon hat confirms he headbutted Lightning Lex. Also not manipulated.
Is that what they're saying?
Wow.
So that's why on that last one it said, I was wondering why she put that. She put underneath it, Grock, is this video real? So the South Yorkshire Police are saying that it's
inauthentic. But please do run it through your forensics, Amy Miller. Go on, Amy. She put up 4 hours ago. Run it through. Run it through. How dare South Yorkshire Police stand there and say that?
I can't believe
Wow.
that. That's a development.
Wow, it is. That's a massive development. Wow. Right, well, let us play this for you quickly.
I want the one where...
Violent man. And you as well. You violent man. You headbutted her.
I did not. I pushed against her stupid camera.
You pushed against her stupid camera with your head. And you as well. You violent man.
pushed against her with your head. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him, he's terrifying. What a very odd thing for Spytweet to say. None of the images have been edited and I have run them through Grok to confirm. The Jew hunters are alleging they were assaulted. South Yorkshire police are already suggesting our footage is edited, which is incorrect. Amy Mellor of South Yorkshire Police has previously failed to protect me from some serious stalking and harassment by well-known pro-Palestine activists, and I was told I had to accept a higher level of such behaviour because of my large platform and public persona. What on earth are the police doing here? They have investigative tools to establish the authenticity of the video and can easily do so. No officer has spoken to either of us to date, despite a crime reference number allocated to the assault report. There you go. There's Grok confirming that it's not manipulated. Again, Grok confirming it's not manipulated.
I think we'd fucking notice if it was AI or something.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't think it'd work too well.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It might have a honeydew melon hat on instead of a watermelon hat on.
Yeah. Is the other video. So as we question the men about their leaf, there you go. Tell me that wasn't a goddamn headbutt. Right, let me turn us off.
She's just told them those things. She's obviously.
Give me those. Give me. What did you do? Oh, idiot!
She's just told them those things. She's obviously.
Give me those. Give me. What did you do? Oh, idiot!
And there's the one obviously where they're just walking after him, like the one you said where.
Yeah.
I've not seen that one yet.
I've not seen this one. So bodycam shot. Oh, so
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I saw the phone perspective though, and he grabs the sign out of hand and rips it up and stuff.
So this is the bodycam shot of the man in blue grabbing in Lightning Lex's sign. As you can see there, just volatile. It's only short, so we won't need to go through that. These guys, they're just brutal, and the South Yorkshire Police are trying to say that all these are edited. They're all.
So that's mental.
Inauthentic. Here they are. This is a poster of them saying they're going to do it. They're literally saying they're going to do it. That's the next place they're hitting, by the way. That's the next place they're hitting. Is Bishopton. So anyone in Bishopton, right, that sees these guys going about knocking on people's doors, noting down their addresses, and then writing next to it if they're not going to boycott Israeli goods, so they've got a note of who isn't on their side. Follow them and scream Jew hunters, because that's exactly what they are.
What I did sort of notice is, and I've only got these 3 guys to go up, obviously, is they're not regular. They're not regular action people. They might attend protests.
Check the mod chat.
No, it's okay.
All right.
Ignore the mod chat, I said.
Okay.
That's what it says about me.
All right.
I think I got 1 return for the scary looking guy, and the other 2 I didn't get anything.
Yeah.
So they're obviously not. Basically, they're not photographed publicly very often. So I wouldn't say they're at like every single protest or something. They're likely union members of some variety.
Yeah.
Or some kind of group.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because these are fairly new groups.
Yeah. What happened to our elderly acting like this? Just retire for fuck's sake, honestly. His excuse, they're not Jews, most of them.
Most of them.
What the fuck?
Doesn't matter if they are, they might just not fucking agree with you.
Yeah. That's me buying watermelon vapes now. Our police are disgusting, 100%. Nobody puts brakes in the corner. I love it. Excuse me, he headbutts her camera. I saw it earlier, Andrew. Yeah, literally headbutts her camera.
But those 2 girls are mint.
Yeah.
Those 2 women, sorry, are mint.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Proper mint.
That's what 75 years of watching the BBC will do to a man. Bring back a silence. Make silence great again. What a maniac, yep. Hi, Kaylee, welcome in.
Oh, no.
On what?
I think that young preacher's been attacked. It's a different guy, but still. Just, sorry guys, just another Christian preacher that's been attacked. So basically,
again, of course.
It's 11 hours ago, that though. I hadn't seen it.
But 11 hours ago.
I didn't see it.
There you go, there's Kosher posting about it in GBN, talking about it. About the Jew hunting gang.
That one's Jean, in it? That one.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that was Jean. So they're talking about GB News have got onto it, so good on them, big up.
I hope we're as good looking as them when we're the closest to their age.
I know, they look great for their age.
They look fucking mint for their age. I don't even know how old they are. I'm saying that. I just know they're maybe a few years older than me. I don't like shit for my age, so it's basically what it is.
Oh, someone asked what we thought about the Green Party before as well. Don't like them.
I can't stand them.
So this person, Lilith Gray, has responded to, I guess, one of Zach Polanski's posts saying, Zach, I'm a disabled single woman who will need intimate care at some point. That intimate care will be in my home where I have been single for 13 years due to a lifetime of male violence and manipulation. You are the type who will label me transphobic because I want a woman doing my intimate care in my home. That is what you are advocating for. You are advocating to take my rights as a woman away from me. So please, Zach, openly call me transphobic because I would refuse a man who calls himself a woman to change my nappies and clean me up when I'm physically unable to do so. 100%.
It makes me fucking sick, that, because you know what? My mum can look after herself, but she is like quite severely disabled now. She's getting on, right? Mm-hmm. God, I'm not young either. Do you know what I mean? My mum's getting on. She's getting up there. And she's a very proud woman. She should be in a wheelchair really, but she refuses to be in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
she's really proud. She likes to be independent, but there will come a point where she can't be independent anymore. I always kind of think, what would my mum do if those Jew hunters came knocking on my mum's door? They would have wished they didn't. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? They would have wished. Yeah. If that sort of situation happened in a hospital with my mum, the world better hope that doesn't happen, because I will burn the world to the ground if my mum is ever exploited or treated in a certain type of way or told she's transphobic because she doesn't want to be near a man. The world will have no breaks.
Yeah. We all have to fight for women's safe places and safe care. We do. And that goes for everything. That goes for everything in every type of environment. Even and big up to Cozzy and Mad Money mainly, because you have done absolutely brilliant work way before mainstream media even tried to steal your glory of it. Exposing the creeps that are going around filming the girls in Manchester and something else.
And something I'll say about Cozzy is, one of the first things he did when he found the first one was he told us, because we go out filming for our safety. Yeah. So I absolutely will commend Cozzy every time for doing stuff like that. And Mad Money. Mad Money doesn't seek, but Mad Money doesn't do it for the views. No. He doesn't.
And he doesn't do it for the money either, because he barely earns anything. These people are doing it for what I deem morally correct reasons. They're literally out there keeping people safe. I can't say the same for everybody. Because everybody's got their own intentions as to why they're doing what they're doing and why they're in it. Yeah. But I'm not being fucking funny. I'm sick of people, left, right and centre, who do YouTube being hailed as some sort of saviour of women when they're not doing stuff, when you've actually got people like Cozzy and like Mad Money who go out and deserve the credit for stuff like that.
Yeah, even like the MEN didn't even credit them with doing something, and it's like, they don't need the press because they do well by themselves, but it's like, they deserve a pat on the back.
100 fucking %.
Do you know what I mean?
Elon Musk, bravo! It's a sign of how crazy these days are. That this even needs to be said. Restore Britain will ban foreigners from voting in British elections.
Well, what do we deem as foreigners, though? Is it just
people who weren't born here? I'd say probably, or people who've come over illegally. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm just assuming.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Because you can, you can be a British national. You can be not born here but become British. So that would mean you'd be British but also foreign. So where does it lie? We need to distinguish what foreign means in that sense, because it's not us, but that word has been mixed up because we've been told to think that people that have just come here like last week are British this week. Yeah. So we have to discern. I mean, I think I've got an idea of what it is. Like, just people who weren't born here.
Mm-hmm.
But is that what the party means? I don't know.
Don't know.
I don't have a clue.
Don't have a clue. Don't have a clue.
I will say though, I think I can't speak to Advance because I've not actually looked at this part of Advance. I don't know if they said anything about it, but Restore are the only ones so far to me that have gone, we're not going to feed into the trans delusion.
Yeah.
He basically said we're not going to play make believe.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Which is right.
Big up Baraka, by the way. Big up Baraka. Make sure you go and give Baraka a follow. He's an absolute legend. And he does some mint work, he does.
He does.
He speaks to some mint people.
And he's been doing it for a very long time.
Very long time.
We're brand new at this. We're absolutely brand new at it in comparison. He's been a...
You're not British until you've had beans on toast. I love beans on toast. I love beans. Beans and potatoes and cheese. Oh, my favourite. Oh, yeah. Give me a cheesy bean jacket potato any day.
Mine has to have hot sauce in it. Got to have the hot sauce.
Yours has got to have the hot sauce in it.
Got to have it. Appealing Telford.
This weirdo attempted to get into a woman's car at 4:30am.
What, run him over?
Oh my god.
Fucking...
While on her way to work.
Sorry. I'm sorry, but I'd have put my fucking foot down.
What's he doing? Fucking go. Go, go, go.
I'd have put my foot down.
I'd have run him over.
I'd have just gone, mate, put my foot down.
Yeah.
My name is my name for a reason.
Oh, look at this. Look at it. Oh.
This man says that he grew up in Salford, by the way.
He didn't.
Fucking didn't.
He didn't. He's far from Salfordian.
He fucking didn't. They might have had a house here or something, but he went to the fucking private school in Stockport. He didn't go to school in Salford.
No.
He went to a private school in Stockport, one of the oldest schools in the country, actually, I think it is.
Yeah.
Prestigious establishment. Only politicians and basically upper class people, not even middle class, I'm talking higher class, upper class people go there.
Mm-hmm.
And then he fucked off to America for years to do drama. And now he's come back playing a really bad role of a nice person.
Yeah.
Not playing it well at all, not executing it at all.
Spicy jacket tatty. Yeah, just minging. I'm not even going to play his voice because it absolutely...
And let's stop calling him Zach. Let's stop calling him Zach. He's called David.
Yeah. His real name's
David. His name's David Paulden. And he changed his name to Zach Polanski to sound more Jewish. Literally.
I'm not being funny, but how much more Jewish can you get but your original name?
David.
David.
Your name's David.
Your name is David. What do you mean you're trying to be more Jewish? You don't need to
he
be,
wanted
mate.
to be more in touch with his...
Oh, keep your name then. Keep your name. Dickhead.
Maybe practice Judaism.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe be a if you want to stay in line with, if you want to be more in touch with your Jewish identity, maybe actually be a practicing Jew.
Yeah.
What synagogue?
Also,
Where were you bar mitzvahed, lad? It's a fucking piss take. I'm sick of these bad actors.
So we've seen. I don't know if you lot have seen it.
Swearing.
But so you remember the guy that got done for burning the Quran in London a bit ago, and a guy came out trying to attack him with a knife or a machete or whatever it was. So America, because it's literally, I think it's today or tomorrow they're going to be basically deciding whether they're going to retrial him. So they're trying to appeal the trial to get him done for burning the Quran, and there's been loads of massive what are they called? When titles are some of them, I can't remember.
Oh, like headlines, like tabloid
headlines, yeah. About we're going to be living under Islamic blasphemy law. Not necessarily. They're just saying it's if they manage to win the appeal to get him done for this, then it's a backdoor for blasphemy laws. Yeah, which I agree with. But the White House has officially offered him. Sorry, I've got horribleness in my nose. The White House has officially offered him refugee status if he wishes to take it, because of the free speech. Where were you bar mitzvahed, lad?
That's so funny.
Where were you bar mitzvahed, lad? Where were you bar mitzvahed?
He didn't go to anywhere in North Manchester because I'd know.
No. Absolutely ridiculous. That's hilarious. I'm sorry, that's so funny. What's this?
Well, that's not even the one I was talking about.
This is a different one. Police arrest a Christian pastor and visit his home after he commented on Islam and trans ideology while on the street preaching in Bristol. Diarmuid was arrested on suspicion of inciting religious hatred. If it turns into preaching Christianity is inciting religious hatred, then remove the Islamic stores off the middle of Market Street.
They go. They all go.
Because
no more calls to prayer
racial
in the
hatred.
street.
No.
No more bowing down in the middle
Not
of
being
fucking
funny,
Arndale
but
Centre.
in any other Islamic country,
entrance.
you're not allowed to go bow down in the streets like that unless there is specifically no room left in the mosques. You are not allowed. It's against the law. So why do you think you can come over and do, oh yeah, that's right, because it's a domination tactic. It's got nothing to fucking do with you having to pray 50 million times a day when you've got all these mosques you're building. You're fucking building a mega mosque in the fucking middle of Peak District. Like, you've not got a fucking nothing. You're going to pray in the streets en masse when you won't be allowed to do that anywhere else. You wouldn't be allowed. You would literally be breaking the law in any Islamic country if you was to be praying like you are here on the streets. Unless the mosques are full, they're not allowed to pray on the streets.
I don't know that.
They're not allowed. It's ridiculous. David Jewish.
It's a proper Jewish name. I don't know why you would change it to be more Jewish. What did you want to be called? Yitzhak? You want to be called Yitzi? I don't know what you want it to be called. But it's not. It's just so you can go like this out the deck. Victim card. I'm a minority. I'm a victim. It's just so you can do that. It's just a lot of shit.
This does me. I didn't bring stuff up 3 hours ago from something that's been done for a while. They're talking about what the government classes as terrorist ideologies. We've read this ages ago. This came out ages ago. And someone's brought it out like 3 hours ago as if it's something fucking new.
Maybe they just noticed.
Maybe. But yeah, so one of the things that the class as a terrorist ideology when it comes to the extreme right wing is cultural nationalism. So stating that Western culture is under threat from mass migration and lack of integration by certain ethnic and cultural groups. Sis?
I'll send it you over.
Yeah.
Or is it easier to share it in the mods and then you can do it? Copy it over?
Either or.
It's just a bit of a weird one. I've not really seen it myself. It's some Green Party gala or something. I know, but apparently we need to see it. So
I'll catch up with the chat. Oh, you sending it over. Anyone seen Liam Tuss interview? Not yet. No, I've not had a chance.
Not yet. I saw a clip of it. And I just thought the convert was an absolute wally. And I just thought, I can't watch that. I'm going to get too angry. And I've been angry for like 2 weeks straight. I can't keep being angry. It's not good for my health.
Let's go into my bookmarks. Here we go. So, the Labour bribe for one community in the Gorton and Denton by-election. If you want to get fed, I've been told you have to hold one of these up. The people in this room are very valuable. Right, let's play it. So we've got two videos. Labour, yeah.
Yeah, Labour.
So we've got 2 videos. We'll mute us and let you listen to them both.
What the hell is that?
There needs to be a sea of red anti-LGBT posters in this hall. Friends, there's some people still sat down and not holding the flyers up. This is very important. If you want to get fed, as we told you last, hold one of these up. People in the back, can you please stand?
We can tell you for free, right? They've never been to Gorton.
These guys have never experienced real Gorton.
No,
I don't. Maybe Denton, but not real Gorton.
Don't know where they pulled this
Gorton
stuff
does
from.
not give a shit about these lot.
No, no, they really don't. Let's just.
And I'd be surprised if anyone gives a shit about any of these lot. People are too busy struggling to live.
Yeah.
And I guess I guess that's by design, isn't it?
Yeah. Just referring back to D Boss's comics, it made me laugh. So yeah, he clocked onto this one. So when we were talking about the terrorist ideologies chat, the extreme right wing. So one of them was that one that's highlighted. The next one is white ethno-nationalism, mass migration from the non-white world and demographic change poses as an existential threat to the white race and Western culture. And then there is the white supremacism ideology, where people think that the white race is biologically, culturally and spiritually superior to all other races. An alternative form of government ranging from fascist regimes to ethno-tribalism should replace Western parliamentary democracy. So that's what the government deems extreme right-wing terrorist ideologies.
I mean, you can't say cultural nationalism. You can't put that on the list because that's like... That makes every single people a terrorist.
Yeah.
So we can bang on and on and on and on for 4 fucking years. How many years has it been about Palestine preserving its identity and preserving its people and preserving its culture and all that sort of stuff, and they want their own nation or whatever.
But as soon as I do it,
but if we say it, if I say I love English people and I want to preserve the English culture, I'm a fucking terrorist.
According to Gov.
I mean, that's a lot of bollocks. It's too much of a blanket statement. Even this, right? White/ethno-nationalism. I hadn't really thought about it, but I suppose they're kind of two different things.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you can be white without being English.
Yeah.
You can be, Spanish.
Yeah.
Italian, whatever. Polish.
Mm-hmm.
And so you wouldn't be ethnically English, I guess. Is that a thing? Do we have white nationalists and then ethno-nationalists? I can't say I've met people of different. I've met ethno-nationalists.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've met a white nationalist.
If I travelled back in time 50 years and told people this was going to happen, I'd have been put in a hospital.
You'd be conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad to have witnessed the 70s and 80s. Being told that black and brown people were ethnic minorities was the biggest lie we were ever told.
If we're talking about the globe,
is only 7% white.
Yeah, if we're talking about the globe, yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, look. Oh yeah, this dickhead as well. So he wants to restrict all type of internet in every way, shape or form for people who are 16 and under, but he wants 16-year-olds to vote. And he wants babies to transition. Make it make sense.
Special place in hell for this guy.
Oh, very special place. Do you remember the episode of South Park where
Saddam Hussein
was seeing the devil?
Seeing him?
Sleeping with the devil.
Seeing him?
And sleeping with Satan.
You were dating? I don't know what this was.
I think you're the Saddam Hussein in that episode.
It could fit the bill.
It could, couldn't it? It absolutely could.
What's the,
Bass makes me laugh, man, I can't.
What the fuck is
I don't know. I don't know
either. We're going to have to call this to an end anyway because I'm yawning and I'm tired and
I didn't realise what time it was.
I need to go and get some food. I'm hungry again.
Right, guys, we're going to hop off. Thank you very much.
Come on, yeah.
Thank you all for joining us yet again for more of a news/ranting live. It's been a long week.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the Spycops though. I don't think that's really I've not really seen it in the big news, but it's been going on since 2015. This case, and they're still investigating it now. Mm-hmm. Literally last week, they're investigating it in now. Yeah. They're doing inquiries into it. It should be in the fucking front page. There's fucking police officers using dead children's names.
Mental.
To marrying women and what the fuck.
It's mental.
But it's interesting that it's only been reported that they were investigating the left.
Yeah.
Why would that be? Unless you know that they're the radical ones.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you all very much for joining. We shall see you tomorrow when we do the live, continuing on with the Ardang inquiries. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, joining the chat. Big up to all our mods. Thank you all for supporting. The best thing you can do to support is to like, subscribe and share. Really pushes out the channel. Same goes for My Breaks Don't Work, obviously. But if you do want to support us further and you want to get something out of it, if you go to our link tree, we have got a merch store on there where you can go and grab some merch, or you can become a member, and becoming a member gets you members only access to our Discord. So you can absolutely do that. If you don't want to do either of those and you do want to support us in a different way, we do have a Buy Me a Coffee you can donate to. It's super helpful, helps us with costs towards travel costs and pet care for us to be able to go out and do this stuff for you. And we do now have, as per request of yourselves, an Amazon wish list for you to gander at. And if there's anything on there that you fancy helping out with, go for it. Just a load of random stuff, mainly equipment and whatnot, and stab vests. But if there's anything on there you can help with, then please do feel free to. And yeah, I think that's all the plugs.
Beautiful. We'll leave you with the
full
outro that MKR has made,
and I will put that on YouTube either tonight or tomorrow morning for you guys, so it'll be there, free, accessible to you all. Our very own revolutionary song for England. Big love to you all. Thank you. Goodbye and good night.
Kommer de, här kommer svar och hånd. Se Abselberns lavis blådom strau. Strangsinning sit om stenen häset. För framfolt, för from hörte krill. Vi fann till bebön under isen. Där glivke frä och folkebunden. Susles väktur taduna glider. Ni efterfick akeage slaipe drev. Tanto cruzandum. Hey! Preotas bendas, preotas beagas, laleo, brocetatrum. Hey! Arisa laleo, obdustre clifes, tier mit stefnen esviganum. Blottis hedrifen, eris forfangen, laleo, englis leo, reklepiate. Fennan fall och fylgiga glöda ljutelle och dagleot gehold. Eldor sag den setskad gleawe hoten sande i morebor. Golgida grötet grimmondrunsen, det orlik suefnon det openicht. Ak ander halles hofum hrin Swigendre sträng stände strang. Arisa laleo, englis leo, rieftas rexendant hovrusandum. Hey! Breotas bendas, breotas beagas, laleo, brocetatrum. Hey! Arisa laleo. Clear. piace. Sun.